and I don't know if I ate yesterday. I don't remember.
We missed all the drunken shenanigans on Wednesday.
Huh?
We missed all the drunken shenanigans
Well,
on Wednesday.
you know what? I'm underage, so that's okay.
Christian was here.
Yeah.
She's underage.
Cool.
Hey, I was sober.
I'm sure you were.
Yeah, but that was my choice.
Yeah.
She got drunk the night before, let's be
Defense,
real.
though, technically kind of somebody had.
Yeah, we didn't. I really ended up doing fireworks stuff, and I kind of felt bad. I didn't want to come over and then leave my boyfriend just kind of home alone doing nothing. So I'm like, okay, we'll just have a fun movie night.
It's kind of last minute too.
Yeah. I mean, not really. You guys told me about it because we didn't have plans either. So it was pretty like the way I saw it was like, well, he
Not like.
he's straight edge. I think that's the word for it. He can't just drink or do drugs or anything like that.
Same thing with this.
It just would have been awkward.
We didn't play D&D actually.
Yeah.
Allison.
He doesn't care for this type of D&D as much. His D&Ds are so much harder. Like it's upsetting how much harder they are. I can't do anything because I just die all the time.
Yeah, like kind of take the fun out of it.
You missed
Yeah.
it. IDM.
Huh?
IDM.
You DM?
IDM.
I don't know what that means.
Dungeon Master. She was Dungeon Master.
Oh, DM. Okay, yeah, I know what that means.
No, she didn't slide in anyone's DM.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, good for you, I guess.
Okay, you both lost me.
I thought you meant you slid into someone's DMs. And what does DMs even mean? I don't even know.
Direct message.
Oh, that's it. I thought that was something crazier.
I don't date sites, so I don't know what that means.
She calls it a vagina. I called mine.
I like how that's all I heard from their conversation.
I think I named mine Cloister. I found it.
Oh.
Hey Google, play RPG Tavern music.
Oh wait, guess what? Guess what I did? I got a new phone. And it's not iPhone.
You got a Galaxy?
Yeah.
Nice. What the hell?
I have had Apple for 8 years,
I'm
and
proud of
I
you.
finally converted.
How do you?
That one's tinier than my phone.
Oh, is it? I didn't get a plus.
I prefer the tinier phones. I
Yeah,
hate big phones.
this is bigger. This is big for me, and it's already bothering me. I was gonna get the
I
plus.
hate that thing. It's just so wide.
Yeah. I was gonna get the plus, and I was like, oh, that's like $1,000. I'm good. Oh my god. I would need this thing on the back of it. It's so big. I can barely
out
wrap
there.
my hand around it.
I said it's so big. It's out there.
That's what she said.
It's like one of those rap guys' girlfriends.
Do you like my background? He's holding up the time for me.
Yes.
What?
He's holding up the time for me,
Aw.
and I love him. Do you guys watch that show?
Yes.
What is it?
Yes! My hero.
It's such a good
Academia.
show.
It is. I don't get this.
Maya.
I don't get this phone at all. 'Cause I can't take a screenshot. It's so hard to take a freaking
You
screenshot.
can't take a screenshot.
It's weird because they want you to like do this sort of
My
thing.
dad left chair.
And
Mine does that.
I know, I don't get it, and it's annoying. I just want to be able to press 2 buttons and it just go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes like an hour to
Once you
get
get
this.
used to it,
So if you
once
hear a
you get
honk,
used to it, it's easy.
I guess. Yeah.
drive by the house honking.
Well, then I guess you don't need it.
It's not hard once you get used to it.
Yeah.
It's all relatively the same thing, but there's more buttons.
Yeah, there's more buttons, there's more stuff, and I don't get it, any of it.
I don't get any Apple products.
I just prefer Apple because I've literally been using it since I was like in 6th grade.
The first time I used Apple was at IPFW campus.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do you log out of the computer?
Oh, you mean like an Apple computer?
Yeah.
Oh. Apple computers are weird.
Like, they don't even start out with, like, right click, left click. It's only right click on both mouse
That's weird.
buttons.
Who's over there?
Did I steal someone's spot? I didn't know because this was here.
No, you're not.
Is Christian
Oh,
coming?
Or, I don't know, he hasn't sent out yet.
Oh! Who's this?
Is Christian coming?
This is all from your campaign, not did it. That's mine is good from your campaign.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Wherever mine is down, it's on another place.
Sit by me because I like you. You're nice.
Aw, thanks. I haven't even bitten her yet.
That's it. Wait, what?
You haven't
and I know you work there.
I do.
Yeah.
I was probably there.
Me. Bring them back. And they don't like me anymore, and I love them.
What they do there? Or...
I don't know. I just saw a bunch of pictures of them in the butterflies.
Oh, yeah, it is butterfly season. I get to stop them on Sunday.
The what?
The butterflies.
Stop them? What do you mean by stop?
It's the end of the show,
Oh.
so all living butterflies have to be extinguished.
You have to.
We're not allowed to legally let them out, so yeah.
Oh, but why? You can't take them to like a zoo or something?
No, they
They're
literally
from
not.
all of the species are from either Malaysia, Africa, or
Oh,
Indonesia.
they can't-
They
oh.
legally can't be let out because they're
Obliterate
from,
everything around here.
yeah, it would
Yeah.
obliterate our.
There could be pathogens on them that could be
Oh.
unleashed
Like
on
sometimes
the plants around.
they'll come and like they'll have wasps that
Oh.
have like laid eggs and things. Those are fun because then we have to like seal off the tank until they all die, and then nothing is allowed out of that tank.
Hey, so I went when I was at Taco Bell.
Uh-huh.
There was a bunny, and it was tiny, and I love him. He was just walking around.
We have one in our garden.
I have two
He's
in my
adorable,
house.
but I hate
It was
him.
this one. Look at him.
He keeps
He's just
eating my
walking
fucking
around. Look
pasta.
at him.
Aw.
Look at him.
At my grandma's, we would have bunnies all the time because they would like live under the shed, and me and my grandma would go out and feed them lettuce and yes.
You know what? I
Veggies.
don't care. You can go over here.
We have two bunnies at my house, and if there's ever a point where there's only one rabbit, the other one just becomes an escape artist and somehow sneaks into people's rooms.
They just
Sneaks into people's rooms?
I don't know how he does it. I really don't. There's been days where it's like he'll end up in my room, like when I wake up.
Oh, you guys have house bunnies?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like I don't. How does he get in my
House
room?
bunnies sound adorable.
Did you paint it? It looks so cool. I love it.
Are you gonna attack people with the dragon
One day.
one day?
Ooh.
Goals.
It looks very, very
You
good.
just find it flying at your face.
Yeah.
Do you use normal oil?
Huh?
Do you use normal oil?
Crazy, man.
Normal oil.
No,
it kind of looks like you did on the wings.
Oh no, I just shaded it.
Yeah.
Hard to pull
It's like a shade oil and it looks amazing. I put it on
No, I
everything.
just mixed colors and shaded it.
Yeah. I
Is
love
it just acrylic? No, like, thing on top of the acrylic?
Huh?
Not much.
Mod Podge.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
It's
makes
like a
it
sealer.
shiny. Yeah.
It's a see-through sealer.
Yeah, Mod Podge is great in that aspect.
Kind of scary the first time you put it on. It looks like freaking school glue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it.
But it dries clear, which is nice.
And like this is what like normal oil does. Like it just makes the creases and stuff stand out.
I love it. They put it on everything.
Alright, you guys left off with killing the assassins, or at least the assassins that were sent after
And then we went to bed.
Leanne. Then you guys decided to sleep.
And now I
you
have a
will gain a long rest from it.
I'm gonna make sure that I
Oh
level
yeah,
up
I
my
was
stats.
unconscious.
Yeah, you'll gain a long rest as well.
Yes, get my lucky points. Because I don't think I leveled up my stuff.
Yeah, you should be level 4 now.
Yeah. Need to make
Did the
sure.
rest of us level up?
No.
Oh.
I was
He leveled up
three.
because you
Because
missed
you
the
haven't
2
been
sessions
there.
that you guys leveled up.
Okay.
So, not this session, but next session, everyone will level up.
Woo.
Is Christian coming?
No.
He needs to come.
He says that his jaw was hurting to the point where he went to the hospital to get it
Oh
looked at.
jeez.
What happened?
He didn't say. He just said his jaw's been hurting all day and he's going to the hospital to make sure nothing's actually wrong.
No excuse. Get him on Skype.
But, I mean, I told him the same thing I told you about your situation. I was just like, yeah, just make sure you're good. Like,
Yeah. I don't know if I'm good. I'll find out when I get home.
But,
Do what I in our brother situation.
Yeah, it's been getting bad.
Do I need to put a boot on his ass?
What?
um,
Oh, everyone's about to do that in my house.
Also,
seriously.
real quick before we actually start, last week, I think it was last week, I think, the table talk was actually a lot worse than it usually is. Let's try to keep it down. That's myself included. Like, not blaming any particular person, but
Ability score improvement is 4 points.
is 2 to 1 stat or 1 to 2
Level 4, yeah.
at level 4.
Okay.
So you can put 2 into your intelligence or your dexterity or, You can put one into your intelligence and one into your dexterity, however you want to do it. Or you can choose a feat. And like I said, if there's a feat you're looking at, we can try to revamp it to fit the gunslinger more. So yeah, let's just try to keep the out of game talk to a minimum.
Sorry.
So
Talking about lava.
It is. He just doesn't want to point me out.
no, it's everyone. It's everyone,
Yeah.
myself included.
Oh, is she sitting there?
Yeah. Because she likes me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lava, just see what I do with the microphone.
I assumed she was going to sit next to it.
Wait, where is it?
Up.
Oh,
Well, I don't know
people
if
can hear you. Point back here.
Her picture.
Mounted.
People can hear
She
us
got stuff on
now.
both sides.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We
So she's
don't
got
know
That's
how
what
well
Alex
this. We
said.
haven't really had any viewers to let us know if it's good or bad. But
Yeah.
Oh, so
my
she's sitting
my
here or
boyfriend watches
Allison's
sometimes. He
This
just
is
says
all
he can't
Alex.
hear. He just can't hear anyone.
Oh, they said Allison.
He can barely hear you,
My
and then
bad.
that was it.
the mic's usually right here and I'm the closest.
Yeah.
No, we can equally not hear everybody. I think
Where's the...
In the sky.
Never mind.
What do you have to learn?
I need
Bring
to
that
get
up on my
phone for
computer.
that.
So you have at least one constant.
I actually took a feat instead of points. I took sharpshooter.
proud of you.
Alright, I'm canceling D&D. Bizzle Snap is streaming Rust.
Who?
And,
Watching the bottom, not later.
yeah. Bizzle Snap, he's a Rust streamer. Well, he plays with Sir Winter, which is a true Rust streamer. But
Yeah.
Bizzle
Everybody
Snap,
likes Bizzle butter.
Bizzle does not stream very often.
I don't know a lot.
At
of
least Rust.
streamers.
He does art.
He is very artsy and it's really good.
Okay, well now I want to see. I want to tag me in something.
So, you guys will finish or start the day with a long rest.
I have a cursed ring.
I don't remember how
You
many.
do.
Ooh. How many
Which-
days have gone by since that whole incident with the guards? I don't remember.
Cards.
What do you mean?
Well, because I remember he got arrested by the
This just
guard.
happened.
Oh,
been a day.
that was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
it's
still
been a
in
day.
So he's like been
No,
in
not.
bed.
Aren't you?
No, I'm back
He's
in
out of prison.
In the
Okay,
tavern.
I'll lose in the
He's-
morning.
This is in the morning. He got released.
That's where we ended.
You guys are
Oh, yeah,
currently
yeah.
enjoying breakfast. Yeah. So, as you guys are enjoying your morning breakfast, you
Where did my sheet
make
go? They were all sitting over there.
Oh, they're not. They're there.
you make small talk,
Sorry.
whatever it might be.
It's under my clipboard. I couldn't tell if that one was yours or this one was yours.
Wyona and Leanne shortly
Alright, girl.
come downstairs and join you in partaking in the breakfast. How would you like to? What would you guys like to do?
So we decided we were trying to
We're
go
gonna go
for
to the cultist, right? That's what it's our next
Yeah.
steps.
We're gonna go investigate cultists.
Yeah.
because They
Yeah.
might be gone already.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Leona if she's noticed any sort of pattern with the way they move. If they tend to move more south every time, or
I need
if
dice.
they're in a
Yeah.
circle.
I already
The
know.
dice are over here.
Or I'll just ask her if like I'm gonna ask her for like actual information, see if I can like pinpoint all this on a map and see if I can come up with my own pattern.
Okay. Do you have a map?
I do not.
Okay.
I was hoping she does.
She does not.
Okay. I'll go get that.
Are those yours?
Huh?
Yeah, those are yours.
Yeah, never mind. I need to download Google Photos because it didn't actually download it this time.
Oh.
Because the photo of the map was on my phone before you erased it.
It's also in email.
How dare you erase everything?
Oh, it isn't. But
Should be.
did you send it to me directly, or did you post it to the group?
I sent it to you.
Okay.
Do you have red dice with yellow or are those mine? Those are mine, I think.
Mine are like yellow, black, and red.
Yeah. These ones are not that great. This is mine.
Yeah.
gifts and stuff you say over there?
That's all you do.
I probably wanted to.
Okay.
Nah, I found it.
Okay.
Only
I'm
looking
just trying
for
to
one
download
triangle
it and it won't let me.
Save.
in a sea of triangles, guys.
You guys are currently in
Curse you, Bill.
Rain Creek. You ask her. You proceed to. Well, do you know
I thought I did this last week.
where the previous camps were?
Yeah.
No, not specifically.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I know of the one that I just located. And one of them previously, but I don't know how recent or old it is. The last camp, known camp, besides the one I pointed you guys to, was
Because I do have a map.
just south of Black Ridge, which is in a different territory, which is north of you guys
Okay.
currently, way north.
Isn't it like the top north?
It is. It's Black Ridge is the northern big city of the entire continent itself.
Is it a harbor city?
That's where I'm originally
No.
from.
Alright.
But that was the last known. It was south of it. Not sure how far south from Black Ridge. But that's the last known one of it, other than the one previously discovered, which is about a day's travel from here-ish. But other than those two, we haven't been able to locate them very well. They hide their tracks very well. So if they have moved on since from this one, it'll be nearly impossible to know which way they went. Not saying they could have amateurs that missed something, who knows? But more than likely they never leave anything behind. Even the remnants of the campfire, it's hard to find. Rather if they bury it or create the fire magically, who knows? There's just no remnants of a campfire either.
Okay.
That's about all the information I really have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they needed her for
some reason.
cult. Okay.
Well, the assassins want them.
Yeah, the assassins wanted Leanne, and the cultists also wanted her. Correct? Because we did find her originally with them.
They were trying to kidnap her. When you originally found her, she was with the Assassin's Guild, and they were trying to kidnap Leanne, but ended up getting Wyona instead because Wyona.
Well, originally though, we found her as cult.
Right.
Yeah.
But they haven't made an attempt at her life since, and it's been a good week or two since you guys found her originally. So you guys, there's been no other attempts of the cultists at least trying to get to her.
Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if we can't locate them, if we tried using Leanne as bait again.
I mean, we could, but again, she is her own person. But the cultists are even more smarter than the assassins. They'll sniff at the trap because they won't. Much like the assassins, if she's just out in the wild somewhere, they're gonna know it's a trap. They know she's a smart enough child that she wouldn't just wander.
Yeah.
So safer to keep her out in the wild.
Remember, if you took a picture of the map, you may not have it engaged.
Okay.
I know I at least have a map of the region.
You have a map of the territory that Rain Creek is in. But that's
Okay,
it.
not this territory.
No, this is the territory you're in right now.
Oh,
But not the one that they came from.
Right.
right.
You don't have one of the one with Beggar's Hole in it, but you have one of
Okay.
Rain Creek.
Okay.
So you have one of this territory,
Yeah.
but not rest of it.
Okay, that's what it was.
Might want to mark it down.
Yes, I will. I'm horrible at
So with my travels, would I have maps of most of them except for like the southern west points?
Well, you went to Beggar's Hole. You might have had a map to just like do like a rough guide of what the safest travels were, like what's the safest roads to do, what forest shouldn't I cut through, or anything like that. But you may not have like a big map of the region. You may just have smaller maps that you, with time and a little smartness, that you might be able to piece together to make a bigger map. But overall general map, it's really hard to find a big map with the full continent on it. Most maps that you'll find are just territories that each city is in. It's extremely hard because it's such a big map. It's such a big continent. It's hard to do it with detail on a smaller parchment, and that's why most artists refuse to do it because it's so time consuming and money consuming that they don't want to do it. They can make more money by doing smaller pieces for more private parties and stuff. Not saying there isn't artists out there that is willing to do it, it's just hard to find them. And hard to find those kinds of maps.
So we try to go to the last known site and see if maybe someone did leave something behind. I mean, there's 6 of us. I'm sure one of us could find something.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, I agree.
My scouts are also looking for the next possible location if they have moved on. Trying to piece together what little information we have that maybe we can figure out where their next camp may be.
Does that have
but
call in it?
like I said, it's extremely hard to find.
Yeah.
Does that
We were lucky to find this
like
camp.
Alright. So
she's the closest one to alcohol right now. She has grapes.
Oh, fair.
They're cherries.
Oh,
Still
Still,
be made into alcohol.
sorry.
I'd say you guys ready to go, or does anyone need any supplies?
I'm
Oh
good.
yeah, didn't I get a sword?
Your sword is currently still being sharpened, I believe.
Am mine still sharpened or in inventory?
No, your sharpened specs are now gone.
From?
They just lasted one battle.
Okay.
So I have 2 parts for the pepper box and then 4 other gun parts.
Would you like to try to identify those?
Yes.
Okay.
I now have a
Make
+1 to damage.
4 separate intelligence checks.
We'll find out what that means later.
That's a good sign.
17.
Okay. Go ahead and roll on them all, and I'll let you know.
Maybe when I get 600 more gold, I go back and get the matching necklace, guys.
That is 9.
She's you that you pick for herself.
Pretty much, yeah.
13
I mean,
Okay.
come on, what's gold is? Yep.
and 9.
Alright, the 9s will fail. Oh, thank God I have one here.
At least big enough curse items, it might be a good fight.
My downloads file got wiped when you reset my phone.
You didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. But luckily I have it on my computer.
He did. He's
Good call.
lying. He's trying to
Alright,
feel better.
Alright.
I mean, you want me
The
to
two
do it,
knives
you want
you-
backing me up, so.
You still know they are gun parts, but you're not sure what gun they could go to. One of those parts are for the blunderbuss,
Blunderbuss.
and the
Like
other
Starbucks.
one is for
Sounds like one
the
of the
musket.
our botanical vehicles. Magic wagon. We actually have a vehicle called the magic wagon.
That's great. And how come I'm not on it?
And each time, as you're looking through, it takes about 5 or so minutes roughly to investigate.
It's like one of those
Figure out which
single
one this
vans
goes to.
that doesn't have any seats in it.
So you
So
spend a
put
good 20
plants in
minutes
there.
trying to figure out which of these gun parts
Yeah.
go to which.
Okay.
It's terrifying to drive because you're like 4 times longer than you should be. You have to remember no tight corners.
And then after that, I'm good to go.
So, if you guys are going to be traveling, like I said before, for those that haven't given the half already, half of the payment, the 500 gold, I believe. And I believe I gave it to you. No? Oh, so just you.
Are you taking any of your portion before it's done?
Do do need to go pick up my sword before we leave.
I haven't done the job. I don't have the money.
Good idea.
Well, it's more in preparation because if you guys are going to go fight cultists.
Right, but if I die, I mean, how am I gonna pay her back? So.
Well, it's,
my logic is.
it's like it's half now, half later. If you don't complete it, then it's you just don't get the other half. It's not you have to pay her back. It's like free 500 gold if you want it, essentially. But it takes it out of your full reward.
500 before?
Yeah, it's more. It's like okay, I'll give you 500 now, so you can go and prepare
Fight
yourself to go fight these.
And then
big
when we're done,
group.
you get 500 more.
Right. Each person will get 1,000 in total, and she's offering 500 up front, so you guys can go and prepare. Because well, if you're ill-equipped, then you're gonna be dead possibly, and there's no point in sending people to their
I do
deaths.
that and try to go find more gun parts. Is this a bigger town or a smaller town?
It's a relatively good size.
It's a capital, isn't it?
No.
I don't know.
Well, it's the capital of the territory, but not all capitals are big.
It's not gonna make much difference on me. I'm good to go.
Well, I go get my sword and I'll come back once I'm done.
Does everyone have potions?
And
Yes, you
I've
got
got 2
remember?
potions.
So we have a problem with staying up, it seems.
yes, I need to do that as well.
Some of us. Not to name names.
May the one right towards you.
Alright, I'm gonna go
To the blacksmith.
to the blacksmith
Okay.
and just ignore all the rude comments.
Okay. You approach him,
We'll do just fine.
and it's the same half-orc that you met before
Yeah.
that you commissioned to sharpen your blade.
I feel more for their.
It seems like he is actually just finishing up your blade. You recognize this blade, you know it's yours.
Yeah.
Rather, if you just put your initials in it, whatever you do to personalize it, you know it's yours. And it seems like he's just doing the last final ting, and then like taking the whetstone wheel or sandstone and just kind of grinding it down a little bit, and he's making sure it's perfectly balanced. And
I'm just gonna wait there patiently until he's done.
okay, about a couple more minutes. It'll be 2-3 more minutes as he's making sure it's perfection because
Yeah.
it's his trade. It's what he does, and he's just making sure each side is good. And you watch him flip the sword, and he still sands it down a little bit. And you watch him take a piece of parchment and just cut it cleanly, no effort. And about that time, he does notice you're there. Just the person I was looking for. I just got done with your sword.
Thank
As
you.
he kind of puts it in the sheath, and
I'll take it, kind of look at it.
it,
Fine work. Oh,
I pride myself in my work,
you should, as you should. This is very fine work. Thank you so much, sir.
of course.
We started interviewing.
Is that
Will we?
Anything else I can do
really
for you?
No, I
Set out to you.
will
We
return
started
to you. I do
right?
like you as my blacksmith.
important?
I'm around.
Alright. We'll
Try to
thank him
figure out what
again.
this
I'm
is.
gonna go to a general store to get potions.
Okay. You're an alchemist?
Yeah.
High, medium, or low?
Medium?
Medium. Okay. You do indeed find it. You walk in and you see a female elf. I don't think anyone's visited a medium alchemist yet.
I have.
It was
Oh, it's magic shop, but it wasn't. I didn't go the version here.
that was the magic shop that you visited. That was Lisa.
Yeah.
Because you actually got her name. That was the one commissioned you for the job for the orb.
Yeah.
Oh no, that wasn't the Ruby. That's the Iron.
That was.
That was in Becker's Hole.
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, how can I help you?
I wanted to buy a few potions.
And what kind of potions?
How much are your weakest ones?
What kind of potion?
Oh, sorry, health potion.
Health potion? The general one is 50 gold each.
I'll get 3.
3 of them? And she grabs 3 and just lays them on the table. It's gonna be 150 gold.
Alright. Give her 150.
And she counts it. Is it all there?
Yeah.
Okay. And she kind of slides the potions towards you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Back to tavern.
Okay. Anyone else? I guess we'll go around the table, Alice.
I'm gonna go to the post office.
The post office? Alright.
Because I should probably tell my group where I'm at because that probably be a good idea now.
Okay. meat and fat. You go. You walk in and you see a bunch of gnomes. You see one of the gnomes seems to be the head of at least this district of the post office. And he seems to be writing, folding it up, putting it in a very nice envelope, and stamping it, and repeating this process for a good
20-30 minutes. Does he seem like the only one at the counter, or is it like a counter where people are being waited on?
Doesn't seem like he's currently helping anyone in particular. You see several other gnomes running back, and some halflings actually as well. But you see them coming in and out, going behind the counter, picking up a big stack of letters, and then leaving again, putting them in their satchel and stuff.
Okay. I'll approach him.
Oh, yes! How can I help you?
Excuse me, how much would a letter to Turtle Bay be?
To Turtle Bay, let me check here. Well, the general fee is 5 silver. I almost said 5 gold. The general fee is 5 silver, and that's at normal pace. If you want it faster, then it'll be a little more expensive. The upwards of a gold or 2, depending. And then if you want slower for some reason, if you want slower, it's less.
Okay. Do you have parchment and such?
Yeah, of course.
Alright.
Kind of opens the drawer and puts it across.
Yeah, okay, grab it. I'm gonna write a note. It's like, where we're at currently, where we're kind of headed, like, a general, like, synopsis. And I put it up.
Hidden up requirements.
Put it in our envelope.
Looking up armor class.
And hand it to him.
My other one is actually got a higher armor class.
Usually you put the person's name on the front.
Oh.
Right. 12 plus
I
my
write the
dex
address.
mod.
Or the person's name.
Or this. I just write, like, the ship name.
My AC is
Yeah.
actually
That's
at
fine.
17.
Alright, and then do you want this delivered fast or just normal pace or slow?
Well,
I don't recommend the
Pretty
slow.
decent.
normal or fast, but here's a gold for your trouble.
Well, I mean, it's the
Yeah,
goal
we
to
have
do
the
the
same.
fast. You want to just do
We have the same.
the fast?
Sure.
Okay.
Buckner.
And it seems like a much
We're both
thinner
the same.
piled, as you can
Mhm.
see behind his counter. You see a much thinner pile, which you would assume is the fast delivery,
Mhm.
because not many people can afford fast delivery.
Right.
And next to it is the normal, and you see a bigger stack. Is that all I can help you with today?
Yes, thank you very much.
Of course. Enjoy your
And
day.
then whenever you do the hit dice,
Sorry,
it's
Al.
5
Amber.
plus 1, then plus your constitution.
Because I can communicate with
Average.
people, not be an asshole.
Yeah, because yours is
Amazing.
D10, so 6 plus.
So he's the postman.
Comma.
I mean, if I
So
need
far
them.
then.
Crazy.
So far
Hello,
then.
baby girl.
Yep.
Is Wyona still able with us? Or
Yep. She seems to be about finishing up breakfast.
Wyona. Is there?
That's right.
How do we
No,
keep
you
in touch
only
with you
get
then
the-
if we find
the
them
6
or
plus 2.
don't?
Well, you
Because
can
you
come
can't
back here. I'll be
you go off
in
your
this town
actual
for quite some
score,
time.
not the.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah.
Or you can send me a letter if you're planning on going to a different town.
36, 40,
No, 44.
44.
That's fine.
Yeah, you never use the merges for saving
My-
throws. Well, while everybody's off scurrying around doing stuff, I'm gonna go kick my feet up at the bar and read a book.
Okay. Reading a book.
Actually, you know what? What's his face is here in town, so no, he's not. That's a beggar's soul.
Yeah.
I gotta go back there to do that. Yeah. You know what? Screw it. I got time. I'm gonna take one of his bullets and
Fiddle with it.
fiddle with it.
You're gonna try to craft more?
Nope. Put a spell in it.
Okay.
I'm trying to, it's missing, I forgot.
How would it? Okay, here's my question. How would it work with the counter spell?
You wouldn't.
It wouldn't. Damn.
Well, you could.
Would it be like a reaction thing?
Well, because it's a reaction on your part. He doesn't.
So he could
get-
just reactively.
He doesn't have the only reaction he gets with for an attack would be an attack of opportunity. He doesn't get a reaction to stop a spell.
So he wouldn't be able to shoot off
Right.
and stop it. Good idea though. Alright, then he will get a 3rd level Scorching Ray.
Alright, go ahead and roll your Arcana check.
23.
You hit, unlike the last time you did Scorching Ray, or the last time you actually succeeded.
Was Ice Knife? No, it was Scorching Ray.
No, it was Ice Knife because you got the first attack, but you didn't get the second one.
Oh yeah.
Unlike Ice Knife when you enchanted it, this one seems to fully take this time.
Okay.
And it takes 3 hours to enchant this.
Because it's 3rd level?
Yeah.
Okay. I just put 3 hours, guys.
Derek.
I unjammed my gun, correct?
Yes, you did.
For my palm pistol.
You did.
Still not that heavy, so
What?
must have been rolling wrong.
I'm gonna make
He put it in backwards, so it was.
some ammo for my palm pistol.
Okay.
Oh.
Palm pistol ammo takes 2 gold per, so it would be 1 gold for you. And you make 1 at a time. So how many would you like to make?
I'm gonna do 3.
Alright, so mark off 3 gold and make 3 dexterity checks with your proficiency bonus added. So add your dex mod d20 plus proficiency.
Alright, so that is
Plus 5.
22.
Yep.
20 something.
Mm-hmm.
And 14.
Okay, yeah, you succeed all 3.
Sweet.
And it's the very basic ammo that you can make, so it's not a hard DC check. So if you are able to make 3 ammos,
And how long does that take me?
for just 1 singular bullet, about 10 minutes each.
10 minutes each. I'll make 3 more.
Okay.
That is 12.
Yep.
Nat 20.
Yep.
And 15.
Yeah, you succeed again, all 3.
It's another 30. I'm gonna make some. The regular pistol ammo
Regular
takes
pistol?
about 2 gold and
Yep,
30
with
minutes
half the
each.
cost, it's 2 gold and 4 each
Alright.
attempt because you do it as by max
The
size.
amount.
Like a reload.
Is a 12.
That one will actually fail
Alright.
for the pistol.
16.
That will pass.
14.
That will pass.
So that's another 8.
So add 8 more bullets to your pistol,
Plenty of ammo now.
and then subtract 6 gold. So 1, 2, 3, 12 gold in total you've spent making bullets. Good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, sir. Anything else?
I'm just gonna sit at the bar.
Did I
Okay.
make any?
Also with that letter, I would have asked for a update on business, because I probably wouldn't have just left them and like
What
on
is your main
shore. I would
pistol?
have said, hey, go
The palm pistol?
No, the other one.
do what you can to make a living.
My regular
Yeah,
pistol?
just regular pistol.
Yeah.
Anyone else wants to do stuff?
Thought you made those for the palm.
You guys sit around the tavern. You guys all meet back after going to do what you wanted to do. Rather if you're just sitting there enchanting or making bullets or just chilling, or going out.
Also
buying
gonna do
stuff.
routine maintenance on weapons.
Okay. You check the card. You just make sure they're clean and.
Well, really quick, 'cause I
Oh,
forgot to
I see
ask,
what we did.
does my new sword have?
The sword that just got sharpened
Yeah.
will have plus 2 to damage only
Okay.
for 1 combat.
Okay. I was looking for different stats because if I remember, I got a titanium sword now. So I didn't know if anything was changed.
Not to the point where it's gonna make a difference hugely.
Okay.
But you won't know about it until you're in battle anyway.
Okay.
Hey, Ricky.
Because that's the same
Huh?
spell.
The
I'm an
Ricky.
idiot. Okay.
Probably so you get.
So that's right. 3d6.
But you didn't ask, so
Okay.
he didn't tell you.
Okay, that's fine.
But he did sharpen it, so for the next
So now you
combat
have
you'll have plus 2 to your
badass
damage.
Okay.
For that combat only.
Really, the attack bonus that's
Okay,
your
so you guys are just gonna wait
modifier
around
plus
those 3 hours?
proficiency.
You're waiting him now.
What?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Attack bonus.
I'm just waiting around for the 3 hours for him to finish.
It's just your modifier.
That's 3 hours I can do something.
How far away was this again?
So that's not plus 7. That means
The
plus
camp?
5.
Yeah,
About
like half
a
a day or a day. Alright.
Mine is.
I'm gonna go and see about procuring some horses.
I took
Easy enough,
archery, so
this town
that's
only
why
has one
it's at
stable.
7.
Right on this, right outside the gate.
Plus 2 to attack bonus.
You walk
That's
in.
why.
You see a young male elf. Not horribly young, but young. Yes, how can I help you?
How much is a horse and cart?
Are you looking to rent or buy?
I have to hold 6 people.
Again, how are you looking to rent or buy?
Buy.
For 6 people? Horse. You want 1 horse or 2 horse?
Whatever you'd recommend for that many.
For that many people, I would probably recommend 2 horse. Because if you do 1 horse, it's no different than walking. 2 horses and a cart, big enough to fit 6 people, plus gear, I'm assuming. That will be kind of that's be about 600 gold. Oh, you're actually fine. Most people hear that amount and they just run.
Trying to get over sticker shock.
So what?
Sticker shock.
Sticker shock?
It's like price shock when you see
Oh.
us.
Yeah, here, pulls out what seems to be like a deed of ownership. You sign here. This is just proving that you bought the horses and they are yours. Alright, and if you will follow me, I'll show you where your horses are.
Okay.
He takes you out back.
Out back.
Then you
No.
hear
That's how you know it's good.
Gotta put it down. He takes you out back and shortly follows his 2 horses, pretty good size. And
What
he
color
attaches
are they?
brown. They very basics.
Basic bitch.
Base.
He
Basic
starts
base.
saddling it up to the cart, making sure everything's connected.
I'm gonna kind of watch how they do things. I've never really been around horses too much.
Make an
so-
intelligence check.
Okay. 13.
You get the basic concept of how to do it, maybe.
We'll find out.
Right. And there you are. You can keep them in any of the stables in town, well, around the country, continent, place. All you have to do is show them that deed.
Okay, thank you very much.
Don't lose that.
And the bag.
Okay.
See, nobody can take it out now, because, yeah.
What?
It's a magic bag.
Okay.
What? Do I think it's really big in here? I don't think so.
Have anything what?
It's really big. I'm gonna hollow out like 2 things of my find familiar items.
How? Could you? I mean, I thought I saw everything. And he kind of walks away. Very confused and blown away. Like, I want one of those, but they're probably expensive kind of look. Anything else?
No, I forgot. Like the ring.
I don't need more rope.
I mean,
They seem very well
I
trained.
already have 30 feet.
never have too much rope.
I agree with you.
Trying to take him into the city?
Need one more magic.
Oh, is this people outside the city?
Yes.
Okay. Is he still within like?
Yeah, you can still leave.
Hey, can I leave him here until we go to leave?
Yeah. Horses aren't allowed in the city.
Right. Okay. Go back to the tavern. Is there like an outhouse or anything? Like
Horses.
passive?
Yeah, horses.
I'm gonna go and change into my traveling clothes because.
Easy.
Okay.
About a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, Violet returns. Dressed differently.
Dressed like what?
How's it look?
Just regular clothes?
Traveler's
Yeah,
clothes.
traveling
Okay,
clothes.
I'm not surprised.
Going on one intention on the road.
I was wondering when you were going to get out of the shiny things.
Oh, but the shiny things look nice.
They do.
Shiny things
They're
get you in trouble.
expensive, and
Okay.
she's not wrong.
You guys make small talk. 3 hours later,
Put a shovel in your bag.
Do I even want to know?
3 hours later, he gets
But then
done
when I bought
chanting.
it. Yes.
What if you put something in the bag of holding and forgot what it was? So you
Then
just
you would
can't.
lose it.
Forever, just be in there.
There is a pocket plane somewhere of all of the
Astral
things
plane,
we
maybe.
have forgot.
The Kamiko ring.
We must find it one day. This seems we would find.
Keep walking back and forth to find the door.
Hey, I've already been to one plane. Come on.
Okay. We ready to go?
Yep. You ready?
Yeah.
Right. We want to stay here then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Leanne coming or? Okay.
She seems to be still standing with Brianna.
Oh, are they still playing at the same table that we were at?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought they had gone upstairs.
Leanne, are you coming with?
I mean, do you want me to?
Well, do.
I don't want to be a burden.
Oh, of course not. You certainly know your way around your spells.
You've been far more impressive than the rest of us, let's be real.
She seems to just be playing with some copper coins, kind of like I'm doing right now.
If you want to come, you can come. You're not a burden at all.
They will be killing you.
Well,
Really not yourself.
Totally.
I don't look forward to killing people, unlike some people.
But you get to use your spells all you want on
Necessary
people.
evil.
Well, that's the thing. I don't like using my spells for hostility. I do it to defend myself, more or less. I do have other spells in my arsenal that aren't hurtful ones.
Well, would you like to come?
Do you have healing spells?
No, I'm not a cleric. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard fairy.
Let's touch one's Harry.
But,
No.
I mean, if you guys want me to come, I will.
The more the merrier.
She kind of looks up at my own, yeah, like I said, you are your own person. I do trust these people at least enough to protect you. And the consequences that would be followed if they got you killed.
Alright, well, ready, let's go.
Oh, Leone already knows about her stabbing her.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
You did say a day's travel, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay, well, one more thing before we leave.
Hmm.
We are in a tavern. I think it might be best if we all just got something to eat for the road.
That's up to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll order something.
I'm not dictating when you can and cannot leave.
Yeah.
But time is of the essence.
Yeah. I'll go to the
Take it to go.
bar. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Just
pretty
get
much.
something small that they don't need to cook for 5
Like
hours.
bread or
Yeah.
stuff they would have for breakfast.
Us. How can I help you?
We need rider meals.
We're kind of in a hurry. Do you have any just small sorts of food laying around. Or
Ah,
bacon.
I invented something.
oh,
Pocket bacon?
pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon's delicious. Anyway, I have these things.
Okay.
And he pulled out what seems to be like small packages. Like yay big.
You pick a hot pocket.
No.
It's ration.
He
Calzone.
These are different than your normal rations.
Okay.
This is a completely wrong voice. This is a dwarf. He is a strong and noble man.
Puberty again.
If you
Seems to happen a lot when I run. I drop puberty, then I have it again, then I lose it, then I have it again.
As you do.
Rough life.
I call these meals ready to eat, or MREs. Brilliant.
Okay.
How many of you look? What?
What do you do with them?
You eat them. Don't eat the packaging.
What do they taste like? How do you?
How much are you looking to buy?
Well, I'm asking what's inside them.
Your basic meat. There's some beef jerkies, some dried, very good beef jerkies. Some eggs, that are very well preserved. Cooked them myself.
Lots of sodium.
Yeah. Hey,
Vitamin D?
I didn't cook them. The dwarf did. They are very good. You can get them for breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Dude,
I highly suggest the dinners.
Okay. Do they look simple enough? Like I don't know what he means by the packaging.
Have you ever seen an MRE before? Like.
Oh, it's an actual thing. Oh.
Yeah, they're
It's
legitimately that is
military
what
ration.
they're called.
It's
It's
military
military
rations.
It's
Oh,
what the army
military
uses.
rations.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It's what the military carry around.
Okay, yeah. I was just
They're about
picturing hot.
they're about like yay big.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like little packages.
Yeah, I've seen them before. I'm picturing hot pockets.
Bigger than that.
Yeah.
Rider meals.
They're probably the size of
Yeah.
about this bowl.
Okay. Do
Roughly.
they look simple enough to like
Carry.
yeah, like
Open.
like open and eat? And
Yeah,
like,
they are legitimately ready to eat.
okay, so it doesn't look like I need to ask a billion questions. Alright.
I mean, technically, they're in packaging. You don't know if there's any cooking required.
yeah. I will ask him if there's cooking required. Or is it just rip one of them open?
Well, if you would like to heat it up, you can.
Okay.
I don't suggest heating it up in that package because it'll melt the plastic in the package anyway.
Okay.
But they are ready to eat. They are fully cooked and then preserved, so that way you can just nom nom nom.
How much for each one?
Each one is a gold.
Oh, okay, brilliant.
Okay, so I hand them.
More expensive than rations, but
I hand them like 10 gold.
you want 10 of them?
Yes, varied.
Okay. And you want any?
5.
5? Anyone else?
6.
6?
I'll take one.
You want?
You know, just putting these in your bag, right?
Anyone else?
I'm not
And then
gonna
I'll
use a pack
still-
meal.
I'll just eat mine right
Wait,
away.
Yeah, I knew exactly what Stupid.
Okay, so scratch 10 gold, 5 gold, 1 gold, 6.
Actually, give me another one.
Okay, so scratch 2. Do you want any? No?
No, I'm getting his.
Okay. And he, about 5 or so minutes later, you see him kind of carrying a crate of them out. And then starts proceeding to take the amount out and handing them to each person.
Okay.
Hey, you're working down. Man. You're working down. He's working on
Let me
this.
know how those work out because I want to know if I can start a business with
I am,
this.
of course, the type of person that would
Okay.
tap his friends.
We'll be back in
Wouldn't
maybe a
tab his
day or
friends.
2. We'll
This
see.
would have a tab on his friend.
I'll be here.
Alright. Let's go.
I'm just gonna pass you 100.
Like, technically, I bought enough for both of us, but.
We still have like
Yeah, we still have the other
a
rations
week's
too.
supply of
Yes,
rations on top of it, so
We're like prepared for shit.
I feel like we need to be.
Fine.
I'll get it later.
I feel like she would be like super worried. Well, she ran out of food one time, so
Yeah.
it was not that bad. She's not good unfortunately for herself.
Hey, you guys.
I'm gonna take off in front of me toward the stable.
She seems to be in a hurry.
I'll follow.
I will too.
Like, she's not running, but she's doing a brisk walk.
Yeah.
She's doing that skippy thing that I used to see her do a lot when she was like happy about something.
And yeah,
Fair
she's
enough.
up to something.
She seems happy about something, skipping forward to the gate.
This should be interesting.
He's just ready to go.
So excited to go kill things.
Yeah, as you are.
She just loves murdering cultists.
Yeah. Murder. I just
Favorite
don't like to
That's my downtime activity. Killing cultists.
What do you do in your free
The
time?
heads.
Kill cultists.
Yeah.
The ugly heads.
How far
So
of a
you
travel
guys
is
get to the
this?
front gate.
Sorry.
What's up?
How far of a travel is this again?
It's about a day.
That's it.
Going.
So it's already like what, 5 o'clock?
No, it's about. Let's see. You guys woke up about 8-ish.
I thought we woke up in the middle of the day.
Right, because you fell asleep. So it's 4. Let's see. You guys woke up before.
It's gonna be night before we stop.
It's about 3:30
Okay.
ish. If you knew what 3:30 was.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
But
a little
Sun's
over
kinda
midday.
like here.
Yeah.
The sun is high and stuff.
Trajectory of the moon and the sun.
But yeah, it's about 3:30 in the evening.
So there'll be
Late
no
afternoon.
sacrifices today.
Yeah, you get to the stable before anyone else.
Mhm.
Assuming you're pulling around the carriage.
Yep.
Okay. As you guys kind of catch up to her, you see her guiding 2 horses in a carriage or a cart.
Not the oddest thing you've brought.
It's useful though. Like, I don't know. Anyway, right?
You're upset with
I
this?
agree. No. No.
That's just very.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go pet
this
that
is
horse.
way better than that time you brought in the
Make
giant
an
show.
animal handling.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pet a horse too, because my character would do it.
Mother wasn't
Animal handling.
Mother wasn't happy. Mine was a gas. It was beautiful.
That is an 11.
You walk up. It seems like it's a little scared of you at first, but you were able to pet it. You would kind of like. But then
Scoots
after,
away from me.
I realized
not like
it's a chain
scoots,
of-
but it kind of just like doesn't want you to pet it, but then it finally gives it and allows you to kind of pet it a little bit.
Okay.
Just didn't need a crit fail.
That's fair.
Can I pet the horse?
If I would have crit fell, would it have kicked me?
It would have bit you.
Oh, fair.
Go ahead,
Those
animal handling.
hurt. Those hurt a lot.
Which horse is she petting? The one I'm petting or the one he's petting?
Do they
Well,
have names?
Yeah, you're able to pet it. She walks up next to you and no hesitation and pets the horse. And it doesn't seem like the horse was bothered by her approaching.
Not yet.
Can I name? Well, what
Into the big eyes. Can I name them?
Depends on what you name them. That's some weird demeaning.
How much was it for this contraption?
600 gold.
Name one Charlie.
I'm gonna walk away from him and I'm gonna head to the horse.
Name one
to the
Charlie.
stables.
It's right there.
Right.
Harvey and Charlie.
Excuse me.
You walk in and you see a young-ish male elf.
Excuse me.
Yes.
How much is it to procure one of those horses?
Are you looking to rent or buy?
I want to buy one.
Just one horse?
Okay, a black one.
Black one? Okay, that'll be
Particularly.
a little bit more expensive. But
And I want a trained one, a smart one.
oh, Olivers are trained. They're very well trained.
But I need one that knows it can run and come back.
I wonder if they have a
Well,
red
that's
haired
more
bear
you,
or
the
a
connection
red-haired
between you and
hag.
Hag. We train our. If you call it, it will come.
Oh, red haired person.
Can I?
It will guide you.
May I see your horses?
Yeah. And are you assuming you want the black ones?
Yeah.
He will point you to the 3 ones that
Why?
they have currently.
Okay, of the 3, I'm gonna walk up to them, and I'm gonna put my hand out and try and see if any of them are hesitant of me or afraid of me.
Alright, make a 3 separate handling check.
Okay. Because I'm gonna find the nicest, friendliest one, and that's my horse.
You didn't ask the price.
When they have
I know.
supply.
20.
Okay.
5
Okay.
and 19.
Okay. The first and the last one, as you walk up, it doesn't seem like it's the 2 that you actually were able to touch without them backing up a little bit. Seem to have been around people, are probably the more trained one as well. They're used to people coming up and petting them and riding them and whatnot.
Fair enough.
Have
you named your horses?
No, not really. We tend to rent and sell pretty quickly, so we allow the new owner to do that.
Okay. How much is it for this one? And I'm gonna point at the first one.
Okay. The first one is 500 gold.
Fair. I'll be right back.
Be here.
Okay. I'm gonna
You
go.
see him come out of the stable.
Okay.
Empty-handed.
And I'm gonna walk toward the inn. Is that where she's at still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like, when you left her, yeah. she
Okay.
left her.
Well, I'm gonna head back there and see if I can get her again. Find her.
How much was it?
Everything.
500.
You get in. You walk in. You see her still sitting there. Seems like she's packing up her stuff.
Hey, is there by chance I could get that 500 gold?
Oh, yeah, of course. I told you that it was for your use. She sits a pretty hefty coin pouch.
Thank you.
And she takes out a book. This is just for my records, marking that you've taken the...
It is fair.
Here, sign here, please.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna write it. I'll sign it.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
No, thank you. I'm gonna,
Safe journeys.
hopefully, I'm gonna head back towards the stable.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the bag on the counter. Poof!
There's no camera.
I'm gonna drop my bag in the ground. Poof!
It lands in a pile of horse shit.
Take the horse.
You dropped your bag.
No, it's okay. It's yours now. I'll take the horse.
Sorry, I'm not someone's bitch.
I'm going to mage hand the bag.
And it weighs more than 10 pounds.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's 500 gold worth of platinum and gold. It,
Oh,
it weighs
yeah.
more than 10 pounds. He kind of starts counting it, but after about 30 seconds of counting, it's like, it's writes out what you seem to be like a deed of ownership. Sign here. This is just claiming that you do own the horse now. Alright? Don't lose this.
I'm gonna put it in my spell book, actually. In the bag.
You just put it.
In the back of my spell book, yeah.
Okay. That certificate allows also the ability to use our stables as you please, as long as we have the room with no charge, since you bought from us. If we don't have the room, I do apologize in advance, because if we fill up on horses on a said day, I can't make room for them. But if we have the room, it's free of charge to store them here overnight, however long you need. So don't lose that.
Thank you.
And as you said this one, and he points to the first one.
Yeah.
Alright, and he opens the gate and saddles it up and everything and guides it to you and hands you the reins.
Thank you, sir.
Alright,
Also,
just make me one
do you
of
have
those.
a stick I could procure? Or something I could use to, you know, tie down the horse?
Not
Not to tie it down, literally.
And to keep it from running away.
Tried that with a girl once, got knocked out. Long story.
I don't want to know what your fantasies are. Yeah, it actually, he points to his saddlebag and it has your basic tools to make sure the horse is good and secured.
Cool. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna head to a rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna
You
reach
watch
in.
him come out of the stable with a beautiful black horse.
What is a strong horse name, Rock?
Brock Knight Jr.
We could just call him Brock.
Tis fair. I'm gonna reach in, I'm gonna pull out the certificate,
Cool,
I'm
we're
gonna be
calling
like,
drunk.
here, friend, this is Brock. He is now your horse.
Drunk.
Consider it a gift.
Brock, like the
I
Pokemon
know.
leader.
No, I'm saying it would be better if it was Bronk.
No, it's called Brock.
I'm Bronco.
You now own a
Bronco?
horse.
Oh.
That is
Bronk.
not going on your tab.
Actually, that is good.
So add a horse and the certificate of
Black
ownership.
horse.
No offense to these guys, but I don't want to be trapped in a little contraption with them. Having all horses would be better.
Certainly.
So, where are you going?
Yep.
So you guys all pile on. Assuming you're gonna ride your horse.
Poof. My horse appears.
Phantom.
Steed.
Mark your spells up.
I did. As I summon a horse.
You four hop on to the cart and carriage or cart. You guys hop on your individual horses. On horseback, it will only take about a half a day versus a full day. Given you give the horses time to rest.
My horse needs no rest.
That's your choice if you want to go on ahead.
I could too. Because it says it travels everything within a fourth of the travel, so I can make it in like a fourth of
Alright,
a day.
who's driving?
So, you guys go through. It's relatively quiet. You hear the wild animals in the forests nearby. You hear birds chirping.
Better than I am.
Better than the rest of us.
You guys stop off for a few minutes to rest, feed give the horses some water, and your pack when you bought the horses would have about 3 days worth of supplies to keep the horses fed and watered and groomed
mine
and stuff,
is
and then you
living
probably
and
go
not summoned.
resupply at some
Though
point.
mine is beautiful.
But
As
it
I
has to
caress
be
my nightmare.
about 3 days. You
I can summon it any form I want to.
and as well, we'll have 3 days worth of horse feed and big bowl for water so they can drink. So after that, you'll have to resupply. But it does come. That's why it's so expensive. You get the saddle, the reins, and everything, and then horse feed, and the water is not really
Andrew
very
got a
big,
nice horse.
but you
I
get
got
to,
a very nice big black horse.
that's another reason why they're so expensive to buy is because well
They
they're
come with
trained and
equipment.
then you're
How much is a regular horse?
to rent or to buy.
Buy.
What, like
depends.
250?
Yeah.
The last time I bought one,
It
I think.
depends, yeah, 250, 300 depending.
Man, I could have seen if they had like an evil tag.
So,
I'd like to ride a cool horse.
but you guys get off, you give your horses a
That'd be
little bit of
strong.
water to drink, let them relax for a minute, and you guys continue on your journey. You start getting closer to the spot where Wyona pointed you and told you it's about this far, and she did give you a small map that pointed you, okay, this is the spot. You'll notice this significant landmark, which is a rock sticking out of the ground, kind of like this. It's a decent size, not huge, but you'll notice it. Not that big, but not that big, but
Oh, this is it?
similar.
This
You
is
see
where
the
it's so
you see the
bite-sized.
stinging bush, but you see it, and she said it's about another 10-minute travel, so about 5 minutes on horseback north. So you guys get to about the place, and what you guys see is a field. You guys have to go off the road in order to get to the campsite, the actual campsite. And it's a forest. After you leave the main road, it's a forest. Assuming you guys leave your horses near the road and not trying to trek through the forest with them.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to tie it off.
Yeah, we're like kind of secure them and kind of hide them a little bit so that no one steals them.
You're fine. Unless there's a big thing going on, I just assume you guys
How
do
close
that.
did you say we are right now to this?
You guys saw the rock that gave you the. It's like okay, for 10 minutes walking, so it's about 5 on horseback. You guys continue to walk about 2 more minutes, and you realize you have to get off the path. So you have about a 3-ish minute walk to the actual campsite.
And we have to get off the path so that way we don't get seen.
Well, it's not because getting off the path to not be seen. It's because the campsite's off of the path. It's
Oh,
in
where
the
we're going.
forest, right?
Okay.
Like the campsite's not smack dab in the middle of the path, like fucking bases in Rust. But you guys find a safe place for the horses to go. You probably go into the forest a little bit to keep them from being seeable
Seen,
from
yeah.
the road themselves.
And I give them food.
The cart is harder to manage, but you do find a small opening that you can kind of wedge it in there, not to the point where it's gonna get stuck, but you get it in there. You guys continue walking through the forest, and it seems like normal. You don't hear anything abnormal at the moment. You just hear the many critters, wildlife of the forest.
For the record, I have not dismissed my horse.
Your horse will not be able to tread through this.
It's magical.
It will not be able to tread through it.
So I'm gonna have to dismiss it?
Yes.
I could not send
Well,
it.
you can keep it going,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
but you can't ride it through the forest.
But can it walk through by itself at all?
No, it's this.
Or around
This
or
path is
through?
too
Overgrown.
thick for a horse to get through. Like there's a tree every other.
Would I know that this is the only path, though?
This is yes.
Okay.
You guys looked for the best place to put your horses at, and this was the best place.
Okay, well that ruins my plan that I had. I'm gonna dismiss my horse.
Okay. Sorry.
I was gonna use that as when we approach the camp to send it in ahead of them to get, the surprise, and then we
Right.
could get them, because they'd be like, why the fuck is there a random horse running through our camp?
Right.
And then they're gonna focus on that and not see us.
Right.
But, yeah, so much for that.
You guys enter the forest, and you're going through, and it's about a 3-ish minute walk. As you approach the opening, it's weird because the forest
Is your horse's life?
tree line stops abruptly.
You know,
and you see a big circle.
Like a perfect circle.
Just about. You see a perfect circle of dead limbs, or dead trees fallen. So it's not a field, but it's a fallen, and it's exactly perfect. Like some of the trees have fallen into the forest. As you guys are trying to traverse through the forest, you notice that some trees have knocked down. At first glance, oh, okay, they died.
Yeah.
You know. But as you get closer, you realize most of these trees were not dead. They were like they're in the
down.
now they're dying.
Does it look like they're blasted down or like cut down or they're just
Withered.
Make an investigation check.
Would it be nature?
She's looking for something specific.
Oh, no.
16.
Some of the most of them that you've seen so far, some of them you can't get to because they're in the thing. Assuming you don't want to just go head first into the middle of the circle. But the few that you can see, the ends of them, seem to be charred.
Could you draw me a visual?
Yeah.
Like a small
How
one?
big does it look?
Like the tree itself, or
The
okay.
circle.
Yeah, that's what I wanted a visual of.
Can I roll to see if these trees came down by magic?
Are you trained in Arcana?
Yeah. I don't have a star, no.
Then you cannot.
No, but what I was going to ask is, can I do an Arcana check to sense any magic around the trees?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Because this could not be trees. I've been through so many weird portal shit lately that this could be anything.
You may.
Crit.
Kino. 1 second. This is not going to be perfect because I do not feel like following the lines.
Oh, look, you know what?
My circles aren't perfect, but
I am outraged.
character pieces. This is you. Character pieces. Character pieces. Character pieces. Is that
I don't know.
that one's Derek, the one with the gun. Maya, is that you?
I am the fireball.
The fireball, the black guy.
Far side by Allison.
You may rearrange yourselves however you like at the moment.
Where's
That's what it's getting.
Leanne?
Oh, right. She is that one. She would be closer to her.
I will be next to
Him. Okay.
the Varric.
You're
And
staying
I
there.
will be back here, as a matter of fact.
Okay, so you.
Hold on, where's the length of the path? That's my question.
There is no real
It's
path.
not a path. We're just in the forest, so I'm kind
Oh,
of.
okay.
I'm
There,
behind
yeah,
it.
there is no
I think
real
they're
path.
coming
I'm
in
behind
this
it- kind of
way,
behind a
so I'm
tree.
gonna go
That's fine.
Place me next to you.
right or left?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Put me on the left side, yeah.
Alright, I am not actually gonna
I'm your right here.
make the logs as big,
Well, I'm
but
just the left-handed person.
and they seem to be all falling inward or outward.
So something
Those
black.
are some long trees.
This is where the soul fell from the last campaign. Remember the one that I destroyed the heavens with?
Probably.
No. You're there, right?
I would like to use.
Your 1 second. He did an arcane check.
Okay.
Your arcane check says that it is not magical.
Okay. Thank you.
You do sense magic from various people,
Right.
but you don't sense any like residue magic at least.
Right.
Let's use divine sense, so I can sense evil and know the.
Player's handbook, please.
Oh, I don't think this is cool.
Matt used to have a paladin in my group, so I have to look up everything.
Paladin one divine sense.
I haven't used it yet. I'm a paladin with no healing other than
This
my
is
flat
how-
hands.
Out of game, this is how paladins can sense if a creature has no soul.
Uh-oh.
Because they are considered undead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, do you not have a soul?
No.
I'm fine.
Oh,
Jesus.
They are considered undead, but they're not necessarily undead.
okay.
But since they have no soul, they are considered undead.
Maybe I should check that.
So she will ping for you. that she is. You
Oh.
get the ping of she is undead.
Oh.
Obviously, she doesn't look undead. She
Yeah.
doesn't smell undead. She doesn't. So it's weird to you.
Would you be
Okay.
able to tell the difference between like?
I'm
soulless
going to make. I will do a check here in a second.
It's like that's a little ridiculous. Let me just.
I'm not even paying attention to this shit. I'm way over here.
Oh, darn it, you were my drinking friend.
Still can be.
And she just starts glowing in random sounds. And
Okay.
numbers.
If you don't know this, Lobstar, you can use this ability 1 plus your charisma modifier a day.
I'll write that down. So use this.
You can use this feature a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier. When you
4 times.
once you finish a long rest, you gain all of the expenditures. Okay, you sense Celestial. Aside from her undead,
This bonus.
you sense Celestial, and it seems to be coming from the center of it.
Okay.
What
Now-
do you see in this
Huh?
item? Is there anything in this item?
I need you to make a roll to see if you can tell what kind of undead she is.
Okay.
So I need you to roll a religion check for me.
Oof. I don't think I'm. Oh my god, I'm not trained in religion at all. What kind of paladin are you? I'm a fake
No
one.
one ever.
Well, she's not wrong.
Inspiration. I like that. Because she's not wrong.
I came up with the religion.
Pick one.
Oh my god, no! Lucky point, I don't care.
I'm a zombie.
I'm not doing this.
Okay.
I swear to God, it's lower.
Inspiration. Add
It's
a
not
D6.
lower.
Inspiration.
I'm thinking about it. Oh, I should do that. 8.
You sense the undead from her.
Okay.
Again, just your general knowledge of undead. She doesn't smell like undead. She's not rotting. You've been traveling with her for about a week now.
I haven't eaten your brains.
She eats normal food.
Yeah.
So something's off. She's not normal undead, but she's pinging undead.
Okay.
Oop.
I'm just gonna write it down real quick so I don't forget.
Chick to my right, definitely.
You asked if you saw anything.
In the middle.
Why the middle? Why are you checking?
Because they're all surrounded the center point, so
Okay, I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure you weren't metagaming.
no, like
Okay.
I'm gonna.
make a perception check. Pull that thought up.
Okay.
20, not natural.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Like I said, as you guys slowly approach and get to the sunlight where it's showing, it is easy to tell that each of these ends, part of the tree is just charred. Not all of the tree,
Part of it.
just the ends of it where they fell.
Are there any
The
tracks
bottom of those
leading
trees
in or
are
out
not
of
the
this?
same thing that your bullets do when they hit them.
Make
humanoid tracks?
survival.
Can I do a check to see if the tree, the way it's like burnt and charred, is similar to bullets?
Make explosive.
Yeah, you can make a investigation.
22.
What
I'm
do you
looking
ask?
for
Plus
specifically
six.
humanoid
Oh,
tracks.
you don't even
Nat
need it.
20.
Okay. You see some tracks.
Okay.
They're very
I've got both great.
well hidden.
Okay.
You're going to assume that these are the cultist tracks, because
Okay.
they are relatively
Even
humanoid.
short rests, I get them back.
Between the weather and this,
I have
maybe a
four
rain
potions.
here, but some of it's
I have
off,
two
like a footprint was stepped
I
and
have
then
a
someone
cloud region
slid
that
or
is 1d6
something.
plus
Yeah.
2 for 10
So not
rounds.
all of them are perfect,
I
but
just
there
bought that
seems to
and
be
you
other
go
tracks
all-
other than your dad's own.
Yeah. Where are those at?
I have 3 regulars.
In
Is
general.
that
Just around
something
you, because you
use all
can't
the
really
time,
check
or
the
is it
entire
just one
field.
use?
Okay.
But just as you're quickly glancing, so you see
That's
some
why I'm
tracks.
just in case. That'd be something cool.
Here.
Somebody would keep them alive.
And which way are they leading?
Make
Away
them
or
like
in?
Not
Yeah,
too
same.
sure.
Okay.
You needed a little bit
I don't
higher
feel like
check
I'm gonna have to
to
get
find
them
out which
Higher
direction.
check?
Yeah.
Jesus.
They cover their tracks well.
That's fine.
Hold.
Looks
Your crit, to find out if it came from a gun?
explosive
Yeah,
damage.
or
No.
explosive.
No. This is not from explosive damage, at least what you have seen.
Curiosity peaked.
Leanne's next to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna reach out and touch her.
Okay.
Just, I'm gonna move my eyes for a second.
Okay.
Send my raven up.
Your raven died in the assassin fight and you never resurrected it. You never
I did in
recast
the
it.
morning, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, that the last session I did.
Fair enough. You send it up.
More on just an aerial view.
Right.
What's going on?
Make a perception check for me.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm a little scared. 14.
14? Okay. Not too hard to see. It's daylight out. As your raven, right? Yeah. As your raven gets up, pretty good size height, and it looks down, and you see what seems to be. No one else can see this because of the view.
Yeah.
But you see a rune of some sort.
That's
have I seen that rune before?
Make a religion check. Are you taking your eyes out? Are you going back to your?
Not yet.
Can't do this right now then. You're incapacitated. You only get your sight.
Sight and hearing. I can move and stuff. It's just I'm blind.
Right, but you can't make any checks. You can't think about something because you're concentrating
Oh.
on your not crow, but raven to look through it and hear it.
Okay.
So you have to pop out.
That's fine. I'll call it back down.
Okay.
Okay.
Just letting you know in case you want to do something else.
If you're not incapacitated, you just are blind. Like you can walk and shit.
But you're still concentrating. That's
I should roll a d1.
yes.
23.
Do you know Celestial? Okay. With that high of a fucking roll. You do notice it is a rune and it's celestial. You just can't read it.
Okay.
With that high fucking roll.
But I recognize the language it's from.
Yes. You see the very crypticness of celestial. Like you're a wizard, you've probably studied it at some point.
Yes.
Or at least the rune aspect of it. And your teacher, whoever taught you, probably was like, this is celestial language, hard to learn, blah 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 blah.
Looks like.
And it looks almost exactly like it.
Okay, I'm gonna take out a spare piece of parchment and copy it down.
Okay. Make an intelligence check. To see if you can remember it. Not very hard.
17.
Oh yeah. Not very hard. You just seen it, so it wasn't a very hard check, but our memories are shit, so.
Yeah, it's true. Leanne, do you speak Celestial?
I don't think so.
Anybody here speak Celestial?
I wanted
What
to
is
make
this?
a roll to see if what I knew about Celestials.
Religion.
Damn it.
Well, you can get this. What is it? By the way, I speak like 8 languages.
Yeah, he's a linguist.
I would not know that.
Oh, I know. I was out of game.
I know.
Oh yeah, truth.
Um,
That's what you're saying.
this is the symbol for soul.
I rolled a 7.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 7.
You know what the soul. What was your check for?
If I knew anything about Celestials and more specifically,
Is this what you drew?
do I know if it's safe to
I think
go
so.
I
in?
do that, yeah.
You're
Oh,
not too sure about
like,
celestials.
send
You
my
know
raven up and
they can be
start-
thickish.
Okay.
You know the general information about them, but not.
This
Alright.
reads soul.
There's a gigantic rune in the middle of the clearing.
It's
You
Celestial.
only see it from the top.
Is
With
it the
my
magical rune?
ring paying evil to her, it's cursed. No.
She just told me about the rune, and I asked her if it was magical. She doesn't know, so could I Arcana check to see if it is a magical rune?
You know it's not because you didn't sense any when you did your Arcana check.
But that's not what I Arcana checked for.
It's in a radius.
Oh, okay.
When you do an Arcana, when you detect magic, it's 30 feet from you.
Oh, okay.
And I assume you kind of like, when you do it, you kind of like edge closer, just slowly. You did not sense any magic, period.
What do you mean determine? Just like you're like sending your aura out
Can-
and like trying to find.
Right. It's like sonar, you kind of, ping. Yeah, you didn't send any.
Have I read anything in past books about this mark and souls? Being that I read books a lot.
Make a very hard history check.
Take it!
You did it.
Who's it?
What is it?
Nothing, because it didn't play.
It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
count.
I know, but what could have been?
Could have been.
It could have been 9
Oh.
Okay,
with
roll.
a +1.
Oh. So.
That was not funny. 9. That's your answer.
Oh, it's a 9 with a +1. I got a 10.
Oof.
The D&D gods have spoken!
You know, finding a book on celestials is very hard to find.
Right.
Let alone about the soul. Not many people know about the soul.
Right.
Some people question whether if people actually have souls or not. So you're not entirely. You have not read a book with celestial and about souls.
Well, I say the only way to find out is someone go in there. Who's going first? It's not me, as I step back.
I'll lead the way.
Go for it.
I'm gonna be super cautious when I take this first step.
As they walk in, Brocknar and I are not moving. Because, well, if I'm not moving, he's not moving, I guess.
That's you guys.
Am I instantly dead?
Tips made.
Nope.
Alright.
Rolling character. Fake ass paladin.
Fake ass bad.
How does your character feel about celestial?
I'm gonna say scared just because I don't know that much about it, and I'm going head first into it. So I'm just gonna be overly cautious.
Okay. You feel as you inch closer.
Mhm.
So you get 5 feet. You break the forest tree
Yeah.
line.
It's pretty much I walk in, see how I feel,
As you
take
get,
another step.
as you're getting closer, you feel warmth
Okay.
almost, but it's like fading warmth. Like whatever was here is gone,
Okay.
but its essence, whatever it might have been,
Mhm.
is still here,
Okay.
or the aftermath of it.
Mhm.
Like when you do it, when magic is cast, there's a essence that's left behind for a certain amount of time that people can come in and still detect. That's what it feels like.
Okay.
Um,
Marta, do you feel a warmth coming from the circle?
Do I feel
Mhm.
time for this?
Would she?
no, you're actually scared of it.
Not really.
Okay.
You're like almost, if you get any closer, you're gonna be
Frightened.
stuff might happen.
Oh god.
But you do not like this feeling.
I suggest you maybe stand back a bit for your own good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be back here.
I'm not trying to make that sound rude or anything. I'm like looking after you, sort of thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna take
You
it.
see your friend Marta kind of
Never backs off.
walk in and slow down, and then
Yeah, fuck that! I'm walking back in the fucking woods.
What's wrong with you?
make an intelligence check for me.
Am I smart?
This says her with every character.
17.
Ooh. 18.
What, because it's iron?
You figure this is something to do with the Celestials, obviously. You might. No, never mind. Alright, I'll give this to you. When you divine sensed her earlier, she pinged as undead.
Yeah.
So, and this being Celestials, undead
Pinging
Celestials,
life.
Like they don't mix.
they hate each
well.
other. They're
Okay.
like, undead try to kill Celestials,
Okay.
Celestials try to exterminate undead.
Because they're not supposed to be.
Right.
Right.
Just like how demons and Celestials fight all the time because,
Okay.
well, heaven and hell.
Yeah.
So you get the feeling as she kind of walks in and walks out, you get the feeling it's because she pinged as undead. You don't know why she pinged as
Yeah.
undead because that check you failed.
Okay.
But you get the feeling that that has to be at least part of the reason.
Mhm.
If
I'm
not,
gonna turn around, just kind of look. I'm trying to look reassuring, like as a friend, like I'm not trying to sound rude or anything.
Like, I don't know why I'm getting reassured.
Well, because I don't want you to think I'm your enemy or something now, and so I'm gonna look at you and just say, for the time being, I think it'd be safer if you stayed outside the circle.
Yeah, the cult TV shit, man.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take another step in.
Okay.
Do I still feel?
Yes, as you getting closer, it's getting stronger but still fading.
Okay.
Like whatever was here is fading fast.
All right.
Gonna take a quick smoke break really quick, and then.
Brandon, I'm excited. Why do you do this?
Because I like to keep you guys in suspense.
And it sucks.
Sorry, not sorry.
At least it's not a cliffhanger.
Yeah, at least it's not like, well, I'll see you next week, and then.
Alright, guys, end in session, perfect time.
Something happens and can't come next week. Well, you guys could do it without
I
me.
just want to play League.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to today.
Oh! I found our fifth.
Huh?
She hasn't played forever though.
So?
She'd have to get back into it, but
Oh, you mean like for?
Yep.
Ranked.
Oh.
We're gonna do like 5v5 ranked.
because we have
Okay.
Hex, Derek, me, and Alex.
Oh my God! Oh, that's my binder.
Okay, bye.
Rank yourself for your things.
Yeah, I have not played in a super long time, and I was never able to get out of bronze 4.
Well, as a team, we'll get out of round 4.
Okay. If I'm gonna play, I'd rather play with friends. Well, that's.
But what if I'm
fine.
not? Can I play ranked with you if I'm not in the same ranking? So if I play ranked and get put in silver, could I still play with you in bronze?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But only certain to a certain point. So if I'm bronze 5 and you're silver 1, we keep it. Right. But if we play as a team,
Sorry.
rank, then no matter what.
Sweet hug.
were like an 80.
Yeah.
Or
they didn't
melee
care 'cause
champ
we were
only.
winning. I'll never get over that game. And it's really funny because the same person will message me every once, like, "Hey, remember that game?" Even though it was like 6 years ago.
Jesus.
Cause like I got on for the first time in like 2 years a little while ago, and they're like, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." I'm like, "How do you still remember me?"
It was that one game.
It was great, David. Yeah, I normally play like Heimerdinger and Italy.
I love
Man.
playing Heimerdinger.
It's so much
I
fun.
want to get a skin for him.
I do too. I think I only had one, and it wasn't even a good one. I have a little one of those little statue things that they made of him in my car.
Aww.
I got that a couple years ago. I love because if I have lag, it's okay. You just stand in the middle of your little Illuminati thing and you're good. Yeah, feed a dog.
Feed the poopers.
Ha.
Too much for all that for just and like actually watermelon is the best thing for like my work because it has water in it, so
You play Overwatch?
at the same time.
Nope. I've played it, but I don't own it.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of the champions.
Yeah, I've been getting back into that
What?
a little bit more.
Did you? That's good.
Should have had it all to yourself. You just had to say no.
I mainly got it for the 4th,
Oh.
so people have stuff to
Are there
drink.
still snacks from the 4th?
Maybe. I don't know. I know I still have bean dip in there and some chips.
What kind of bean dip?
It is a cream cheese, no bean chili bean dip. It's a
No
4-layer dip. Yeah. Well, it has 3-5 beans in it, but it's a thin layer of them. And it's a big can of no bean Hormel chili, and then cream cheese and cheddar cheese on top. And it's all
That sounds
yummy.
Yeah. I don't even like chili. That sounds good.
But yeah, if you want to,
I'm hungry. Can't eat anything.
Oh, yeah.
Doing that. Keeps moving.
Are there still
That
jello
was
shots?
Oh, yeah.
happy.
Still like 5 or 6 left.
Do you want
Is
help
it
eating them?
actual
Yeah.
Jello or?
Jello shots.
Oh.
Shots.
Everybody.
There's a small amount though.
Give me like 2 years though.
Alright. No, my character was soul, so you
Girl.
can't offend her.
She just walked in, got bad vibes, knocked out. She has no idea.
What do you mean?
Oh, got a grip drink.
Oh, you don't even know?
I don't know.
Oh.
I like to metagame because I'm excited about it, but I don't know.
Yeah. I really love.
So basically, all I'm thinking is, oh, these fucking cultists.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna drop some truth bombs on you later. Get you nice and drunk.
This is
We're
gonna
gonna
get
talk about
interesting.
it.
Some truth bombs.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
You guys do
Fine.
well.
Just
You
taking.
more or less.
do I see her backing up towards us?
Her?
Yeah.
You
You're supposed to be the ballsy one. Why are you backing up?
Because I said so. Hold
Culty
on.
shit.
Yeah. You do feel the warmth, but like I said, it is slowly fading.
Okay. I'm gonna move up a little bit more.
Okay.
Do I see the symbol the closer I
Something
get?
Make a perception check.
A bitch got
Because I am
smiley.
going to be looking towards the middle of the circle every time I get closer.
It's hard to see it, but you do see some of the marking.
I don't remember. Did you say there was something in the middle?
I asked if anyone knew Celestial, and then
Me and her talked about it.
Okay. Because I don't know. I'm going to just assume I didn't pay attention to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in after her.
Did
Yeah.
oh shoot, wait, what was I gonna say? I think there's something written in the ground. Does anyone speak Celestial?
You wouldn't know it's celestial.
Well, I thought that I knew something Celestial.
It was something of celestial, but you don't know the rune says it.
Okay.
You don't see the full rune, you just see part of it.
Do I see
Okay.
like, is it like Martins is like chalk, or how is this like into the earth?
Make an investigation.
Some
you
bitch
moving
just
right
got
up to it?
smited.
I'm gonna like to here.
Okay, right there as you step into that square.
Shit. Oh, there's an actual fucking celestial.
Humanoid seems to keep crashing down and does a superhero landing. Evidently. Looks up. Wings on its back. As well.
There's medicine on the mind.
They won't let you eat it?
No, I just can't eat anything.
Oh, no appetite.
No, not
Make
at all.
a
Are you
history
the soul?
check.
That's
Make-
why
make a
it's
history
smoking.
check.
Can they give you some?
Okay.
I'll have some for later, but not now.
Lobster, make a history check real quick.
Okay.
Because you're the only thing close enough to see him.
Oh,
Great. Whoops.
history?
Yeah.
Ooh, 6.
Okay, never mind.
I see nothing.
No, you see him. It's more
Do you know what he is?
remembering him.
Oh, remembering him.
But that look on your faces doesn't seem to have you remember me.
Should I remember you?
No. I'm an Ashmere.
Hey, I thought that was I thought that was true.
We met
What was projecting with this?
a week ago in the forest. A group of bandits jumped you.
Oh.
Oh, the asshole we tried to kill.
You don't
I
see
can't see him. I have no idea.
But he does different. When he presented his wings last time, they were skeletal. These are full-blown wings now.
Victor Raffle?
Yeah.
Out of game? Does it go from, does that mean you go from fallen to...
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember reading that when I was doing my
He's
character.
like,
You
You
can
can change the...
you can redeem yourself, or you can fall literally. And
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, these are
Obviously, in game you don't know this.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You are correct.
Okay.
And for that, I do apologize. When I fell from heaven, I was lost. That was all the thing I knew. So I decided to have fun.
Okay, so you just fell again. Did you hurt yourself?
Good, right? I learned that from a Marine.
You know what all
Did it
this
hurt
is
when you-
about?
This is what he used
Yes.
in the mess hall.
This is why it was
This guy.
more or less fixed, as you put it.
The cultists fix you?
No,
Okay.
this has nothing to do with the cultists.
Ah.
Well, maybe. They do have fixed us, which is very odd.
Scary.
Do I see them?
Explain.
No, you're currently in this forest.
I mean, nobody can see them, though, at all.
No, they're
No.
past a shield.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna ask them.
Hmm?
I'm gonna ask them if they can explain all the trees and the symbol,
I
or
was-
whatever's on the ground.
I was giving. I was. A soul fell here. Here, there, can't talk.
Oh.
Can I see her? And
You can barely see her,
What's that
Or
supposed
before
to mean?
meaning a soul, a human soul, humanoid soul, I should say, fell here. Don't you know of the whole War of the Gods?
Let's do it.
History check.
Heard of it.
Oh, fuck is
Well, I don't say I don't talk to the gods all the time.
That has part to do with it.
19.
You know of the War of the Gods.
Okay.
About, what did I say, 50 years? I think it's 50 years.
Uh-huh.
Sounds right.
About 50 years ago, the gods all started fighting. Evil gods going against good gods. With that check, you know it was because of it was over a soul. One god decided to take a soul from an evil god, and it ended poorly for that said deity. And that started a war in the heavens. But before that god disappeared, not necessarily died, but disappeared, he was able to throw the soul down onto the material plane. Evidently, this is where it landed. And he explains this to you, and as well as recollection of reading it in books and hearing it.
Okay.
So a mixture of him telling you and you remembering it.
Okay.
Quick question.
Hmm.
Sybil wrote his book?
I will inform you.
Okay. Just so everybody knows, Sybil was writing a book on the entire adventuring party and everything that happened last time.
Oh,
So
that's new. That's cool.
that's what happened.
Okay.
Assuming the cultists came here seeking it,
We need a story.
and they seem to have found it. Because it's
It's not here.
obviously not here.
Okay.
That's probably not good.
No. Souls are very immense power.
Is there a way to track the soul?
No. That's why I was coming here to maybe find a way, but the essence of the soul is slowly fading to the point where I can't sense it anymore. And that was the warmth that
Okay.
you felt as you were approaching. It was getting warmer because you were getting close to the epicenter of it, but it was also slowly fading.
Okay.
So that's what you kind of pieced together. That was the soul you were sensing, the essence of it, but it's no longer here.
Okay.
In the wrong hands, it can be used as a weapon, energy source, countless of other things. I am afraid of the cultists using it to construct construct of immense power, and use that as its source.
Do you have any idea where they would go past here?
No.
Can we hear them talking at all?
Make a perception.
Because this has been a while. $15.
You can hear muttering. You can't really tell what they're saying, but you can hear muffles.
Okay.
You can.
So I've seen this thing come down too, right?
No,
Nope.
no one can see
We
it.
haven't seen shit.
Violet, is everything alright?
Oh, we're gonna pretty much see nothing for a while.
Is that the soulless friend? Oh, I can sense when your parting friends has no soul. I sensed it when I was abandoned, or when I attacked. Not
Oh.
really, I was abandoned, but
Not that I know of.
Never mind them right now.
she has no soul.
Well, I mean, she be a bitch sometimes.
No, that's a personality issue, not a soul issue. When you lose your soul, you don't lose emotions.
Volume up. Keep hearing like after effects.
I like to think they couldn't hear anything, and all of a sudden just a screeching.
No, that's a personality problem, not an emotion problem. That's a whole problem.
How can you tell that?
Part angel. Ashmere. I have a.
Right, again, don't know anything about attributes.
This isn't our issue
I have
right
angelic
now.
powers, but I am a human.
You have power.
This isn't our concern at the moment. Now we need to focus on the soul.
No one has
That's
answered me
gone.
back yet.
Well, you have to find the cultists.
Martha, do you know you were soulless?
Ah, damn it. I was
I'm
gonna
what?
do this later.
Soulless, not a bitch, but soulless.
No, I'm pretty sure I'm a bitch though.
Apparently you don't have a soul.
News to me.
Angel guy here says so. I mean, he's got
You guys
wings.
all hear this.
He's got wings and all. I feel like he would know.
We're gonna approach.
Oh no.
Derek, are you going with?
I'm
Is he
approaching.
go?
He
Yeah.
is approaching.
Right about
Son
there.
of a bitch.
I was gonna make this super respectful. I was gonna sit you down, give
Give you the talk.
you a drink, and tell you, hey, bud.
Worship his
Okay.
Hazel.
Can I get
Soul.
closer? Because everyone's walking there.
His
and,
Hazel can
like,
get your soul back.
You still feel the dread.
Marta,
Can I still see this?
stay
Yeah.
out
Is it like
of the
one of those
circle.
like?
You can see the creature, yeah.
I'm yelling.
Everybody else other than Lava Star and Amber, make a history check. Oh, no, not you. Not you. You were not there.
Oh.
10.
Nope.
Where's my fucking history?
Is that to see
Well-
what he is?
No, it was
No,
a history of
we've
remembering
met him
who he
before.
was.
Oh.
This is the same Ashmere. You don't know this in game. They do because he straight up told them. But you don't know this. But this is the same Ashmere that jumped you the night.
He wasn't there.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
I went back to town to see him so I could do stuff,
Oh,
and then I
right,
came
right.
back.
So yeah. you
So
wouldn't
I'm
have
the
known
only
that
one
either.
who.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't know what it was.
Right.
So
You,
me.
that's right.
So he's a winged person.
I pretty much left him behind
I'm gonna
to come
Yell
work
at
with you while
Marta
you
to
were
stay
AFK.
outside the circle.
It's not gonna harm her. It's just the pure energy of a soul to a soulless.
How do you track a soul?
Very hard. I was surprised I was able to track it here. Now that
So
it's
put
in,
it in something then? If
they
you
could
can
have.
find it.
Last time it was east of here. I don't know the lay of the land, so I can't tell you any directions other than northeast, south, or west. Last time I saw it, it was heading east, and then I lost it about 3-4 miles that way.
That way's east?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move around this fucking circle because it scares the fuck out of me. And I'm gonna look for footprint. Humanoid.
Or survival, sorry. Survival.
Crit.
Why'd you roll advantage?
Because it's humanoids are my favorite enemy.
Okay. You actually surprisingly don't find any over there.
Okay. I'll move over this direction a little bit.
Okay.
And redo it.
Are you jumping over these logs?
I'm
Or
kind
these
of
trees?
climbing over them. I'm not jumping over
Okay,
them.
make an athletics check.
I mean,
These are pretty thick trees.
I thought it was a 1.
10.
Okay, you can't manage to get
Son of a bitch.
so you can either try again at disadvantage or you can just walk around.
I walk around, but I don't want to go too far into the circle. I'm gonna like skirt it. Cause I feel uncomfortable with this thing, right?
Not really uncomfortable now that you know what it is.
Okay.
It's not like endangering you. It's
Okay.
just fear because your body's reacting to it because it doesn't have a soul.
Okay.
It was reacting to her because she's a paladin, holy paladin,
Okay.
kind of thing. If you guys had the cleric, it'd be the same thing.
So basically, I'm just gonna make checks to see if I can find any footprints this direction.
Okay.
Like
You
I'm
do
gonna
not.
walk
You
around.
do not find any humanoid footprints
Okay.
as you look. No.
Okay.
That crit made you see everything just about.
Okay.
You checked you being a ranger, you know the safest and easiest routes through the trees and stuff like through forest. And you look, okay, if I were me trying to hide tracks,
Yeah.
this would be the best bet. And you look and you don't find it.
But this is the way towards the road, right?
Yes,
There's
this
all the other ones
this
that
way
taste
is
like
towards the
just
road.
this one.
And the road heads east.
Kinda.
Mine's been on.
Uh,
Mixed and, like,
north-south.
settled.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a little thicker than the other ones.
I don't see any.
So actually,
Tracks this way.
east would be that way,
Okay.
not that way. But regardless,
Yeah, but I saw it. And I come back to the group. And
because
at this point, I'm just like, fuck it.
right now, this is what you guys are at.
It's bothering me that north is that way.
Right.
What about IRL, man? What about IRL?
What do you mean?
In real life.
Sorry. What do you mean by in real life?
Oh, the directions.
That's
North is that way.
well, yeah, north.
That's what I was saying. What about IRL?
Yeah, north is that way.
I don't know.
DuPont Road.
Oh,
That's the only way I can remember it. Which way is DuPont Road?
So it's like I said, I tracked it, and it was slowly heading east, kind of points behind him. But I lost it, like I said, about 3 miles back.
Are we looking for a soul or are we looking for cultists?
Both.
Sounds like the.
Am I getting paid for the soul?
No.
Then why are we here?
Well, we're still slaughtering cultists.
We're pretty sure that the cultists have the soul, so it's 2 for 1.
How do you know they have the soul?
How do we know this guy's not evil?
We think they have the soul.
Well, cultists are generally
As in
evil.
they were here and
I meant
soul's
you.
not anymore.
Feel free. I dare you.
Don't.
Can I make a history check on that?
For what?
What the fuck he is?
Can I make an insight on him?
Nature.
Nature.
What are you inciting about?
If he's being honest. This someone roll my die.
21.
You know he's natural.
You're an angel, right?
Partly.
What
I
do you-
am still human. I am born of human parents. I just have some angelic power.
Do you speak with the gods?
Yeah.
Which ones?
All of them.
So they're all there.
Last time I spoke to them, yes.
How long ago was that? I will interrogate this angel till I get what I want.
About 20 minutes ago. What were you inciting about?
If he's like being straight with me, like
What do you mean, like?
I
You
asked,
threatened him.
what if this guy's evil? Like
Yeah, you incite him.
I'm not necessarily
you
threatening
threatened
him.
him?
I'm just saying that like
She
He could be
indirectly
evil,
threatened,
too.
like, are you evil? Like, you could be evil, like,
Right.
kind of thing. He seems to be truthful.
That's scary.
He doesn't seem to be deceitful.
Best chips in the world.
well, good on me.
Tuxedo line.
figure this out. You said east.
Yes.
Perhaps if we get closer, we can track them better.
I think it's
But-
just if you stay back.
Here's, do you think that this is where they went currently?
I tracked the soul east. And like I said, about 3 miles down the forest, I guess, I lost it. So I don't know if that's where they hid the soul or if they were able to
Well, why-
hide it.
Why don't we head 3 miles and see if I can track them other ways?
Martha,
I'm
do you
done
have
with
the
this.
map?
Do you have any other
Possibly
questions?
so.
Do you want to
I-
interrogate me anymore, wizard?
I pull the map out and hand it to you.
Okay.
Can I figure out on the map where we're currently at?
Yeah,
If a shiny shows up to us, it will
there's
look
an
like a
X
shiny.
because that's where the slate.
Not on the tree, but if you click on it, it'll show up shiny on your thing.
I'm just more looking for like what's east of here. Like, is there? A
But the shiny
town
list
or
consists
anything
of.
marked on the
I can
map?
send it to you.
You
I have it on
guys-
Facebook.
By her map,
Yeah.
which is just this part
There's like.
Yeah.
of Range Creek, this is the
38
territory that
shinies.
she has a map of. You guys are about
But none of
there,
those are shinies.
Okay.
and
There's
east
nothing
is that way.
There's other means, so that might be into territory.
Right.
Or...
Like I
East,
said, if we head
currently of where you are, you do know this general knowledge. You're currently west of Dewsbury.
Is it the capital of the next
Yes,
territory?
it is the capital of the next territory. It's pretty basic knowledge for everyone to know the basic layout of the map, but not pinpoint it. So roughly, by her map, you can guess. Okay, we traveled this from here to this for about a good half a day. You guys, collectively as you two, you kind of. She pulls the map out and is like, okay, we left here, and you kind of collectively try to get that information.
Well, the closest city to here is Dewsbury, and that's in the next
That's next.
territory.
That's the closest capital. There are
Oh,
other small towns and
okay.
cities. They're just not big enough to be marked on
Yeah.
the map.
Okay.
Why don't we head to the last place he tracked them and see if I can track them?
Probably a good idea.
He was
Sir
tracking
Angel,
magic.
what is your name? Probably get that. I mean, seems to have one.
Eh, we don't need it. We'll just kill it.
Maybe not. Although, does he look familiar?
You already did your history check.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
Nope.
okay.
I mean, yeah, he seems familiar,
He
but you
hasn't
don't.
told me, so
I'm not gonna.
He seems familiar with the 12. It's like, I think I've seen this guy before, but you can't place it.
yeah, I can't remember, him trying to kill us.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah, it really is.
Tarek Shayhorn, sorry.
It's Shithorn?
Sure.
But
Remember cards.
It's what?
he just gives you cards.
Okay.
He doesn't tell you his last name.
Oh wait, so Shapeworn's not his last name?
It is
he
his
just
last
didn't tell
name,
us.
but
I don't know.
he doesn't tell you that.
Oh, okay.
So you just know Tarek.
Okay.
Right. So,
Let's just head east.
So you
So
gonna
Yeah,
can
we
you,
first-
can you show us where you last tracked it?
Yeah, 3 miles that way.
do you know of any other settlements that direction?
And there's one from about 3 miles. From the last place I tracked it, there's one about another 6 or so miles,
About 9 from here.
roughly.
I mean, they're not ones really go through big civilizations, though, right? Is it a small settlement or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not from the plane. Well, I was born here, but then I was shortly taken back and have to leave.
When you fell on the bus,
So
you
are-
fixed yourself.
So I have my own place.
Okay. Is does the road meet up that way at all?
You asked Tim?
Yes.
Again, I'm not from this plane.
Right.
I tracked the soul. I didn't track the geography.
Let's look on the
Yeah,
map. I'm gonna look on the map, see if there's any routes off the road.
Your 9 miles east goes into the new territory, so your map
Ends. Okay.
kind of looks behind you. That child,
What about her?
very special.
Yes. VIP. Or VI. VIN. Very important magic person. VIN.
Then
Vim.
Is it Vimp?
It's
Presence?
a bit, no.
I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm a motherfucking VIMP.
Don't let her die.
Too late for that, friend.
Not happening again.
It won't happen again.
What do you mean again?
Well, you see the soulless over there.
Hush you!
You
She's
killed her.
alive. She's alive now. It's fine.
How was she brought
I
back?
wasn't gonna lie.
I'm going to sleight of hand.
I do not know that kind of magic.
The Raven Queen?
Really? Really?
What?
Have you heard of secrecy at all?
No, secrets don't keep friends. And they generally get people dead.
Or
Much
brought-
like how I fell.
Or brought back.
Could have told us.
Regardless. She's still alive.
Brought back.
She is still alive.
That's all that matters, correct?
That's what I was getting at. Just don't let it happen again.
Right, Martha?
Hey, she's cool!
He looks at you. If you kill her again, I will personally come and find you and kill you.
Okay. What? Okay, we know that she's really good at magic. She does
You
things
talking
that-
to him?
Yes.
Or, okay.
All I keep hearing is that she's very important, which I agree. She puts the rest of us to shame when it comes to
I'm
magic.
trying to, like you said, secrets. For her own protection.
Does she not know these secrets?
You feel a knock on your head. And as a magic user, you probably know.
Yeah.
Hard pass!
Oh, what?
Stop asking questions. That will get you all killed.
I'm stupid people do that, but sure. Not.
In your head, not out loud.
Yes. Not ever.
If you really want to know, she is an Asmir as well. Very powerful
You
one.
know this?
No, obviously.
You were told
She is almost a god tier
She's an
Ashmir.
elf. An elf be Ashmirs? Is it never mind. I don't want to know.
So if you truly want to know the secret, then you can share it with her whenever you're ready, but prepare for the consequences. Because as soon as you mention it to her, shit will happen. And he leaves your head. You watch. Everyone will watch them kind of stare at each other for a minute. Kind of given, like, when you have a normal conversation with someone, your eyebrows move, your mouth moves, and stuff like that. You see all the facial features of someone talking to someone, except the mouth is not moving.
Oh, this is entertaining.
I'm gonna roll to see if I know what's going on.
Insight. You figure
She knows!
you figure that they are talking telepathically in some way.
Okay.
How and what means, you don't know. You're not a magic user per se. You have a little bit of magic, but not magic. But you figure that they are talking to one another in their heads or something.
Okay.
So, any other questions? Or can I get back to doing my job?
Go ahead.
I'll be from the back, but you're like, where can I get a pair of those? And point to his wings.
Oh no.
First, you must die, my friend.
Become an Ashmere. Oh wait, you can't. You have to be born with them.
I wish I were a cleric to incarnate.
That is a process I do not want anyone on to have to go through.
That would be cool if Nerdy come back into an Azure.
Oh, that would have been neat.
But
That'd
he is
be
not
great.
wrong.
Although, the roleplay.
That would be so much more fun. I could yell at you like, oh my god, you got wings! Instead of we have
So
yours.
there's no any more questions. I am leaving.
Good day.
Bye.
And he kind of and takes off up into the sky.
Why do I want to punch his face slightly? Why don't you want to punch
What?
his face? I'm gonna send my raven up again.
Following the angel.
No, just see if we get an eye on where the road was at, and if it goes in that direction. That we're
Make a
trying
very
to
hard
do.
perception check.
Okay.
She did.
12.
You looking for a road that connects over that way, or the one behind you?
Well,
one
I'm
you
looking for the
came
road
on?
that we were on and see if it connects in the direction.
It
that
does
we're-
not.
Okay.
It seems to go on pretty well north. Most of it is just north to south or south to north. There's no east or west. So if you want to, there is a road, and you would know this as general information from Rains Creek. There is a road that connects the two borders of the two territories between north and east and west, but not in the middle of the continent. This
We have another.
Rain Creek is pretty well named,
Why not?
or is known for its very dense forest
So north.
and very sacredness of it. That's
Take
why
my
there's
question.
only one
You just
road
went over and over.
up and down.
Right.
They didn't want to destroy any more trees.
Go home, you're drunk.
I'm fired. I spilled Mountain Dew, guys.
They
You
didn't
had
want to
one
destroy.
job.
I did. And I
They didn't want to destroy any trees as much as they didn't have to.
Okay.
So they made this one road and then the two that connect the west and east to Rain Creek. But none of those pretty thick
So-
forests.
Try and go with the horses through another route or walk.
There's no route that goes this way. That's what I was trying to.
Violet?
Yeah.
Would she call you Violet or Amethyst?
I am.
Just wanted to know. Violet?
It's
What did she mean by me?
special.
I kinda already knew that, but he seemed to know more than I did.
Yeah, I do think the same as Leanne. Might care to tell us about your little fun telekinetic moment there?
What? Would we know that was a telekinetic moment if we were not knowledgeable in?
She made a check for it.
Yeah, she checked. Yeah.
I was just asking.
Yep.
In general.
She made a check for it. I said that they stared at each other for a minute. They gave weird facial features that they were having a conversation but they weren't speaking. And she's the only one that did a check. And rolled well enough, actually.
The thing is that he didn't know much more than what we already know. That she's somehow incredibly magical, but if we found out more, it could be catastrophic.
Can
Wait,
you
take a small break here in a minute.
give an insight to see if I think she's
telling
telling the
the
truth?
Perception.
Roll better dice.
Roll insight.
Oh, I should.
Yeah, you should have.
I was gonna say choose to spend your lucky point before she makes her roll.
Okay.
No, she's upset. She took the dice and the dice she put down and rolled a 19.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, don't roll yet.
Right, I'll take the 10. Wait, insight. Okay, so that's 12.
So you're using your first roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll that, that's cocked.
13.
Damn it!
She doesn't seem deceitful. Leanne would not do one because she trusts her.
I'm really upset. I wish I got a better roll.
So 3 miles
You,
that way.
yeah, you believe she's telling the truth?
Yeah. Alright.
And like I said, Leanne's not gonna do one because she trusts
Yeah.
you.
And it wasn't a total lie. If we did
Yeah.
know the whole thing, it'd be catastrophic, and half of it was.
Right. Well,
I also didn't learn a whole lot more other than the.
well, don't let Leanne know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But you were partly lying, so
So not
It's not-
completely.
if Lava Star would have won, it wouldn't have been okay. She's completely lying. She's being truthful, but something seems odd or off.
Yeah.
Not necessarily she's lying. She's not telling you the full truth.
Okay.
But
So are we?
at this point, you no longer sense the warmth.
Okay.
What little reminiscence of the soul was there is gone.
Okay.
And you as well do not
Yeah,
feel
no,
it
okay.
anymore.
Are we
Maya, if
going
you're gonna
or
go,
are we
you
just
should
gonna
go now.
stand
because
here
it's-
and
20
theorize?
Go where?
He's running down Walgreens. I almost said gas station.
Yeah,
So-
same thing.
Are you guys walking it? What are you gonna do with your horses?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I should probably take the horses back because I don't know what the Mountain Wilds for. God only knows how long this will take.
Good point.
Not a bad idea.
So it's gonna be extra time, which means it could get farther away.
Yes. Or what if we just took a different road?
There's no road. That's the problem.
I can move faster than all of you. How about I take the horses back myself and then return?
Not the best idea.
Yeah.
No, you could. You would move as fast as the horses can move.
The slowest I remember is so if we were walking, you were riding horses.
But I'd be the fastest to get back.
Right.
So
You would catch
That's
up
So it would
quicker.
take you
Yes.
half a day to get there.
it would take me
It would-
less time to do
It would
this
take
than
you a
all
half a
of
day
you.
to get there, back to town, and then a fourth of a day to get back to
That's
bed.
recorded.
As long as they stayed put.
But at that point,
It would take me
And then-
about a day, but
It would take you 3/4 of a day to get there and back. And it is pushing nighttime.
it'd take me about 18 minutes.
Actually, that might be a good idea. We could just set up a camp here for the night. Only issue is you might not get a
He
lot
would
of
be-
sleep.
So take it back in the morning. But then they're wasting more time.
Yeah. Also, I do think this might be a good idea to send a letter to Riona.
or we could go back to town and take the road that goes to the border. We already know it's heading.
Well, yes, of course. So let's go take that road. We can have our horses.
It goes to
run.
the border and it do. We can go to town and get on the map, which would probably
Yeah. Okay.
possibly.
The second
I'm gonna
region,
leave my
that would
friend
help.
protect our assets.
We have an idea. You should mark on your map where we are and
We already have
Go.
it marked.
okay.
Because this is where Leon sent us.
Yeah.
So we have it
So
marked.
if we leave here, we'll have a pretty good idea
Where it
from
is.
Mhm.
You can,
guesstimate like
with good enough rolls, you can guesstimate where in the new Elder territory
They would
and
mark.
where,
Okay,
he,
like.
where he lost it at.
Okay.
Okay. I think what we should do, go back to town, get better maps,
sleep for the night.
sleep the night, talk to Iona. I really do think we should let her know what's going on.
Probably. Well, let's do
And
that then.
head out from there. I don't think we should abandon our horses.
No.
It'll help us.
Spend a lot of money.
Exactly.
horses
That's your
die,
own
man.
money.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
And horse.
Our foundation is broken.
We can fix it.
Yeah.
You guys will make it there safely.
Okay.
You park your horses in
Yeah.
the stable.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take a small break while he's out getting cigarettes.
How late is it?
It is. See, it took you half a day to get there, half a day back, so that's a full
And
day.
we left at noon. Or we
You left at about 3, so it's about 3 o'clock the next day.
Mhm.
At this point,
Oh,
everyone is
okay.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone will have a point of exhaustion.
Before I go to bed, seeing this sneaking do that, I am gonna go buy a map from the next
Okay.
weekend. So
Yeah, I'm going by.
But-
maps too.
Everybody mark your exhaustion point because it could affect you right now.
right.
If you decide, like, if you are going to the shop, everyone else might want to go somewhere.
Mhm.
So, but take a small break really quick, and then
Because once we wake up,
when Maya comes back, we will continue.
I'm just gonna tell you right now because I'm going to forget. I'll give you money to get maps for me
okay.
and for Sal.
Oh, Maya, real quick, mark an exhaustion point.
Am I doing this?
Do you want personal maps or you just want to share maps?
No,
I wanted a map for
traveled a
myself
full day.
and a map for him.
Oh, to get back to town?
Yeah.
Oh, so we actually went back to town.
Yes, you guys, as a collective group, decided that you're gonna all go back to town, let Leona know what's going down, and then take the road that leads from Rain Creek into the next territory to the east, and then you're gonna, with good enough rolls, try to collectively figure out where the angel Ashmere told you where he lost track of it in the other territory. And because of it, you guys have been traveling a full day. You have an exhaustion point. You're tired. And the only reason I'm having you guys mark it is because I know you guys are gonna sleep. But if you guys want to do anything, it might involve a roll, and you'll have disadvantage.
Right.
So go ahead and go run down to Walgreens.
Get the stuff.
It's weird. I got like one out of 2 go.
And having to do the start thing.
I took pictures of the map. I can't find it.
It's one of the horses.
Everybody,
Now it logged me back in.
everybody will know the territory to the east where the place was, or where he lost track of the soul, is the capital city is Dewsbury.
Okay.
Bury, sorry. But you may not know the land, but you do know everyone. It's basic knowledge knowing this, the capital cities. It's just like knowing the states of the USA, or the capital
Okay.
cities of your surrounding states, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you may not know the lay of the land,
I've been
per
hit.
se.
What is it?
Literally.
Oh, I thought they were laughing cats.
No, it's Ginger.
Okay. Are you giving it to
It's
us?
ironic.
Are you giving it to us?
Yes.
I'm guessing you are because you're throwing them off the table.
The problem is I can't eat them.
Are you? I don't understand. Are you giving it to us? I'm opening it.
No, it's just chucking it.
I don't know. Maybe this wants to show us this cool candy he's got. I've never seen this before.
I can eat it with the other side of my mouth.
I think it's probably needs it.
This is weird.
It's like
Chewy ginger. Ginger.
This is weird. I can eat it with this side of my mouth. I can't eat it with this side of my mouth. I run the risk of pulling my cap off. Not a good idea. Yeah, no, it's not, because I spent $3,000 on it.
Yeah, that's expensive. Don't ruin it.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Crazy. Go outside.
Is Minnie hot out there?
points a month.
I'm just afraid of getting a new job and then it's like,
Yeah.
I have time now.
Like it was really flexible for me. It's like you just fill in where they have openings.
Okay.
And I don't know how many people they have right now. I know they have at least 2.
Mhm.
I don't know if the other. I haven't seen the other ones lately,
Alright.
but I'll see if they're hiring.
Thanks. I had a delivery job and that was a ton of fun because I just basically drove to Marion every day and dropped packages on people's doorsteps and hoped they weren't outside so I didn't have to talk to them.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's the downside. But
I mean, it's a job.
it probably doesn't pay more than $200.
I mean, I'm getting nothing right now, so.
Yeah, it pays every other week.
Okay.
And I don't think I made more than 200 often.
We'll see.
But I mean, it's income.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing like a commission thing right now, and they might have me do something else after it.
Like
I don't know.
commission.
I'll show you.
I'm curious now.
They got like this, like carousel
Is that
horse
a
thing.
wheeler? No.
With
And,
ginger
um,
candy.
It's me.
So like I'm doing this, like I'm putting clay on it right now,
Ready sweet rolls?
and
Yeah.
it's gonna look super cool.
He threw them across the table, so I'm
It's
gonna
so
get.
soft.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
All
And
their pieces
there's
of me,
a,
man.
I don't remember which street it's on. It's.
Jesus, how many do you have?
Plenty.
It's a bag of
Do you know
holding.
the
Bag of holding just ginger candy.
Do you know like the Concordia area? There's like
You
a
should make that a
dolphin
magical
statue.
item.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I might paint that over soon.
Very cool.
Just
They're
ever
trying
flowing
to get
bag of
permission
ginger
first.
candy.
Yeah, because
Never
it's part of
stops.
kind of like our elephants.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we talked about
It's
it.
my
I don't
favorite
get it. It doesn't make any
Ginger
sense. Why is there a
You
dolphin?
like me moist.
The mastodons I understand,
And hot.
because there's they're everywhere in this IPFW.
Dolphin was.
Well, the reason why it's mastodons is because a mastodon skeleton was found on the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we know.
I know that whole thing. So it's like, why a dolphin? This is Indiana.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Wait a
one.
minute, what?
There's a
They did,
statue
so
of a
after
dolphin
they
in
did the
town.
mastodons, there was like a whole slew of stuff. They did like shoes and
Yeah,
dolphins.
yeah,
It became a thing for a little
Something kidding,
while.
guys, but
yeah. I might,
Gosh dang it, Alex.
I might be allowed to paint that.
so you know, because you know, I'm still gonna be
I'm getting paint
also
for
not
my
bad
class.
tonight.
Yeah.
Wish I could bring it to me. And then I don't want one of their higher.
They've actually been getting rid of some of the mastodon sculptures on campus. Like the one that was outside the
They've been
science
sending-
mall is.
They've been asking them
That's
to
why I was willing
go
to
back
take
to
the horses
companies
back
if they
for
want them or stuff like that. Cause it's a lot of.
But they're cool.
They're cool.
I love the one by Georgetown because it's like a little slinky.
Well, I can find
It's a slinky mastodon, and I love that.
It's been falling apart for
it.
years.
I don't care. It looks amazing, and I loved it as a kid. Okay? As a very small child, I'm like, hey, that's pretty neat. They need to be more in Fort Wayne.
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
19?
You're 19?
Yeah.
You're a baby.
I'll be 20 next month.
You're a baby.
Still the baby. I'm still gonna be 20 next
Amber's
month.
still the oldest one
I'm
in
not
the
the
room.
baby in the house, guys.
And then another year, I'm gonna outdrink everyone, and it's gonna be great.
Have you drank before at all?
I have. I just don't care for it that much.
That's pretty much how all of us are.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, it's fun. Yeah.
I mean, I did it at my grad party. Because no one else was there, and no one was like, yeah, sure, whatever, we have a lot left over.
Remind
It's
me
like,
Monday
I don't like
to
this.
apply that job.
So,
What?
Apply that job. Yeah, I have to apply that job on Monday.
you guys get back to town.
Yes.
You take the horses to the stable.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're doing the same with yours.
Yep.
You present both of your certificates, and there is indeed space for the horses. He tells you to park the cart this way, and then he will lead the horses to the stable.
Okay.
Same with you, except no cart. And you guys are back in town.
So So it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Yes, you guys are tired.
Dragging my ass back to the higher inn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still,
Did I get
before
the
I...
room?
I believe you already have one still.
Didn't know those were still good.
Yeah, she rented them out for. Let me look here. 3 days. So you have
Maybe
2
one more than
Right.
regular.
Wonderful.
So I can get a full
Oh, you
clip.
rented it. Okay, I thought you bought that whole thing.
Huh?
I thought you bought that whole thing.
What whole thing?
With the 2 horses and
She
the
did.
car.
No,
This
I
is the
did.
room. This is the inn room
Oh.
that Viona bought for you guys to
Yeah.
set up for the assassins.
Yeah.
Pass out in my bed.
Is this common
You do
knowledge
see Viona as you
that
walk in.
you were gonna go get maps?
Leona.
Yeah,
finds it.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I
Do you happen to know how much maps are?
How much for maps last time I went and bought one?
For the one you got, it
Yeah.
was like 20 gold, I think.
Oh wow, that's a lot more than I expected.
Hello.
It was about 20 gold.
You look exhausted.
well,
It's been a long.
I'll give you 20 gold.
I mean, did you travel there and back without resting?
Yes.
Okay, but explain it.
So we found a sigil rune that said soul and celestial. Apparently, the soul that started the whole
hold
war.
So I'm assuming you got there.
Yes.
You found no cultists.
Yep.
And you found a rune that said soul.
Yes.
Okay, keep continue.
So apparently, do you know about? It says I'm in the War in Heavens.
Yes, I've read multiple books on
Right.
them.
So the one that started it all, the soul that got thrown into this plane. Apparently, this was the site of it. We're pretty sure the cultists have the soul currently.
That's
It was
unfortunate.
headed last that we met an Ashmere that had been tracking it. He said he lost it about 3 miles east of the area that we were in. So we're gonna go head that way, but we figured to catch the road that's here and go that way
Yes.
because cart, horses,
Probably
things.
a smart thing.
So yeah, we're gonna go sleep and then we're gonna go back out.
Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I don't need to tell you this, but do keep in mind this is time sensitive.
Yes.
The longer they have, if they truly do have the soul, the more danger they become.
Yes, we're trying our best, but the roads are not cooperating.
I wasn't there for that part.
That would be
Enjoy your
perfect.
stay.
Oh, I shall.
I doubt it
You
is.
you still have a
That'd be
room here.
hilarious.
If there's anything I can do to help within reason.
Do you know where to find maps of?
Yeah, there's several map making shops.
My friend has one, but it's not very detailed. It doesn't have the smaller settlements.
Well, the more detailed maps are a lot more expensive.
Gotcha.
Just the general area.
Was it this town that I got a map in?
That's
Or was it another town?
You and then yeah, it was in Baggershold, and you asked for the next one, the
But I-
place where you were going.
Right.
Which
but I
is-
usually. But I would usually know where to get a map from. Would
Yeah,
I?
I mean, yeah, you can. General shops usually have them. There's also specific shops that are dedicated to making maps,
Okay.
and the more detailed ones are much more expensive.
Okay.
But yes, there are several shops in town that do them. General stores have them, but those aren't as detailed.
I'll be trying to find one that is more detailed.
Yeah, I would not do general store. I would
Is it
try
like
one
map
of the.
making maker stores or?
Yeah, there's several map stores here.
Can I actually get my friend so I can get?
Yeah, she pulls out the pouch. You signed this, just clarifying that I did give you
Just
money.
hold on.
And
Send her back.
Thank you.
Probably.
Jeez, I will do that tomorrow
add 500 gold.
night. I'll do that and oh dang, they're. Get my turn around and go back outside.
I have disadvantage on rolls.
Yes. And ability checks.
So if I'm scorching ray into another bullet,
This is a weird remix
Yes.
of this song.
And it says that second or
Reminds me
fatal.
of the episode where she like
Okay.
broke the leader.
Arcana.
13.
Oh.
You, much like the ice knife, you partially
This is a
succeed.
song.
and
Oh,
you only get
warriors.
you're able to retain 2 of the
Sarah.
beams instead of 3.
Okay, so you have a.
But
But it's all
DLC,
insta hit,
she
so it's
hears
still
the
do.
song, she walks over.
It'll still do the full
Slams
damage.
against
But it's
her.
only going to be 2 beams
It's
instead of
only
3.
going to do 2 beams instead of 3, and it only
And
targets
you
a
only
single
just the same
creature.
part is you only hear it.
Okay.
You
don't
cannot
see it.
choose, okay, I'm gonna hit this target and it's gonna bounce. It's just the one
Right,
creature
right,
and
After you
all
talk,
beams will hit it.
talk to her,
Same
you
with the
walk
one you
away,
cast that
hear
third
it,
time.
and you're like,
That one is full, so it'll get 4 beams, but it still only targets a single creature.
No, the higher the level for Scorching Ray, all it does is add a D. It doesn't give it an extra rate.
It doesn't.
No, it gives it an extra D6 damage, but it doesn't add an extra rate to it.
Oh, okay.
Just ignore. I didn't want you to give me some OP shit, because that would have been. I mean, I wasn't going to argue it. I would have taken the 4 beams.
Well,
but-
it's still no different if they were still at the same level,
Oh, yeah.
but because the 3 beams do 2d6 each. If you add 1d, that's 3d6s, and then if you add an additional one, would just be an additional 3d or 2d6. So it's virtually the same.
Okay.
But fair enough. But they will all target the same creature.
So now you have a full clip for both. Sweet. And I'm going to bed after that.
Yeah, you are exhausted.
Yep.
And that will take you 2 hours.
Yeah.
Do you know where I can find some gun pods?
Gun parts?
Gun.
the English voiceover is taking
No
over.
idea what you're even talking about.
I was trying to do one, but I can't do one unless you're talking.
The English nation.
Dude, you are the only of your
nation.
kind, bro.
I'm gonna try to go find some gun pods.
Okay. Make a very hard investigation check.
With disadvantage?
Yes, because it is an ability check.
Cause you're tired as fuck.
You said investigation?
Yes.
No.
Damn it.
Not by that reaction.
If it didn't have that, I would have got a 19.
He's supposed to send me to find
4.
out shops, but I'm a bit.
You kind of walk around town and you're just exhausted. Hey, you just kind of speak gibberish to the few people you find.
Let's go, gun.
Hey,
Do you know what this is?
do you
Don't go waving your gun around.
do you know where I can find gun
Let
pods?
it all hang
You're just
out.
slurring your words because you're exhausted. A couple of them actually think you're drunk.
I'm not a thinker's you don't.
No judgment. It's only 3, but no judgment. And they kind of just walk away from you. But you do not seem to find anyone that can point you in the direction.
Some good ass candy, damn it.
Alright. I'll just go back to the tavern,
Pass it, fuck it up.
do routine maintenance, and then go to sleep.
I'm gonna just happen. I'm gonna be fat by the end of
Officer,
it.
would you like to do anything?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I gave.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
She gave me 20 gold.
I gave her money to go get me a map, and I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I would have told them I was gonna do the map.
I am-
I didn't even go to the inn.
Amber, are you heading to
like-
the map shops?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
in
to
my
this,
room, making
Are they
sure.
called like cartographers or something?
High, medium, or low? High, medium, or low?
We need something really detailed, so I'm gonna go high.
You guys actually surprisingly get there about the same time.
Oh, that works.
You get there a little bit, like you're heading in the door.
Like,
and
I
she
didn't
kind
even
of
go to
notices
the tavern, yeah.
Right. You kind of get your bearings, you're tired, so you're a little lost for a minute. But you get there, you enter the door, and when you enter, she kind of sees you and entering, and she calls you out.
Martha,
Oh, Violet, how are you?
I'm so tired.
You look tired.
We should get maps.
That's what I was thinking. Then tomorrow we look at maps.
Oh yeah. But I figured I would just get after I slept, but then it'll be nighttime, so they're not gonna be open.
That was my thought.
Right.
Good, we're on the same page.
Okay.
Are you gonna be standing in my middle of the doorway talking, or are you gonna come in?
We're on it. We're on it.
Good afternoon. We've had a long day.
Not judging, just you're blocking the business as you look around and there's nobody in except for you 3.
Right. We need detailed maps of
What
just
region
the
of continent?
continent. How much is it for a continent?
For the entire, you want to
The entire freaking
detailed.
continent.
Yes.
That's a big ass continent.
I didn't think it'd have a day like this. kind of rubbing his temples.
If it doesn't exist, is there detailed
Well,
ones
it's
of the territories?
I can make it. It's not that it doesn't exist.
Is the ones already made?
No.
Oh, the separate ones of the territories that are.
I would have to draw each of them.
Okay, right.
Right.
If you want one singular map, you can, however, buy each of the territory maps.
And then we could piece it together?
You could.
Ooh, that might be easier.
So we start with this territory and the next territory.
How much would that cost?
A
Each.
lot.
per territory?
Per territory is about 500 gold. Because they are very detailed. They show you every town, every small village, every road, every back road, every forest, every swamp. And he goes on for a good 30 seconds with how detailed these maps are.
It was fun. I'm just like leaning on the counter and like listening.
So we start with the one we're going to, probably?
I would start with that one, yeah.
Okay. Do you want to go halfsies or just want me to take care of it?
Sure.
I'll put 250.
So I'll put 250.
Okay, thanks for the money, but what map?
Oh, right! The
What
territory
region?
with Dewsbury in it, and the one to the east of here.
Right.
Money to go sleep or something.
He
I'm
grabs
gonna meet you like that.
long tube, and clearly it is marked on the lid as Dewsbury. And
We
So
could
that's the whole
currently.
territory. Okay.
that is the whole territory of Dewsbury. Buried.
That you gave me.
Great.
What?
I only point gold left.
And
that
he
you gave me.
kind of grabs both of the coin purses and counts. Mark 250 each.
Great. How much is it for a map of the continent that's not super detailed?
Define super deep, not super
I
deep.
thought I had
That
that.
just has the you just have the region.
Okay. I thought
It just has the main roads on it and primary cities.
Well, it's still very big.
Yeah.
It's about 1,500 gold.
Okay.
You don't want to know the price. They're very detailed.
No, I really don't.
5,000.
I thought the magic
That
was
ballbearing
expensive.
clear.
Goodness
Sort of
gracious.
throwing on the ground.
It takes a lot of time and ink.
It's a
I'm
lot of charge.
not-
Genius, right?
Not
Lot of
denying
I use
that,
my action to do that.
but
Drop 5.
should we get like detailed ones like the surrounding areas in case we?
I will tell you this. Since you bought, it is cheaper to buy maps of the territories of each of the territories.
Like in the territories?
Yes.
Right.
Because they have charted them several hundred times. While this territory hasn't done anything around us much.
Alright.
Just
Basically,
Okay, so
saying
we
we
just-
spent a lot of money because it's
where
on
you
this
could have gone to
territory.
Dewsbury and gotten it for like half the cost.
Live and learn.
Live and let live.
Yes. Well, I think that we're good for now then, right? Thank you for your time. It's bedtime, yes?
Agreed. You're not getting a map, I'm sorry. I'll leave you back your 20 gold, but
That's okay.
Don't forget the map.
Oh,
grabbing that. It's been a very long
yeah, just
day.
put it in.
It's already in the tube.
Just put it in.
Oh.
Add a map of territory.
To the bag of holding.
Until I figure out names for the territory.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like, do you think they make a cold version of that?
can make a super detailed
map on my
computer if you
I have a map for my
Aw,
continent.
darn,
That's
I
what I
wanna
drew
make-
on the map.
Yeah. I like making maps.
could you digitize it?
Oh yeah.
So you can do that. Yeah, if you want to digitize ours, because we want to print it out at some point and
Yeah.
I'll
make
put
it
it on
and
the
slap it
wall.
on the wall.
Send me a thing and I'll do it.
Freaking Ricky made one, and it's like,
Do you just need a picture of it?
I just need to know what you want your general shape to be. Any landmarks, if you want mountains or canyons or anything you want on the map, I can
Right.
do it.
I will.
I make maps for my D&D all the time. Like I make them way too crazy.
I will mark it and I'll send it to you at some point.
Okay.
You can draw on yours pictures, right?
What are you looking at me?
Like
not?
on your phone.
Yeah.
Because I can't do that with my phone.
I'm looking at
But-
Mr. Tappy
Oh.
over there.
alright, fine.
But I'll give you a
Well, I
easier
can't.
thing.
I can't use the stylus.
Here,
I can't
how's your
use the
name?
stylus,
I
but I might have you do them and tell you where I want stuff and so you can, like the mountains.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, so you guys go back to the end.
Yep.
And assuming everyone's a long rest,
Yeah.
everyone will gain a long rest,
Our
Wake up really
and your
cool.
exhaustion point will go away. that?
Wake up at like 8 p.m.
Same.
Or do you have to sleep full 8 hours here really often? Okay, never mind. I will sleep a full 8 hours.
That's what I did today.
If you're an elf, you must sleep in order to get rid of this exhaustion. Meditate will not help.
Interesting. Sweet.
Because you're to the point where even meditating will just put you to sleep.
I come downstairs with that now.
Gain your
Yes.
gain a long rest.
Regular clothes, just
Get rid of your exhaustion. Okay. Everyone will gain a long
I
rest.
just did that before I walked away.
You guys wake up at about 11 p.m. It is dark. But you wake up.
early start.
Hey.
Very.
Perhaps we didn't think this all the way through.
I feel like our sleep schedule is getting more effed up the more we stay here.
Same. Right. Traveling in the dark, horses you can't see. No, this is gonna be fun.
Well, if we stay with roads, we should be alright.
What other stronger lanterns or something we could buy?
Well, I don't know about that, but you know.
Let's get some food and then meet up with everyone.
Alright, so we go down the stairs. Put my armor on.
Like upside down.
Ah! Good evening.
Morning.
Evening.
Evening. Morning
Yes.
for us.
It's
More of
8.
night, but whatever.
Are any of your shops open this late or are they
No.
all closed? Wonderful.
Shady shops might.
What does the what's Spar look like right now?
Get it?
Dead.
Shady.
Dead?
Yes.
At 11?
So we're in the like ritzy top house.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
they
you
go
guys
back
are
to
in the
like
high-end bar right
jackasses.
now. Most of them are the.
Do you ever sleep?
Yeah. I just work the graveyard shift.
Oh.
And the morning shift.
No. That's my twin brother.
Oh. I apologize.
Yeah.
You're twins.
I think you had a
Yeah.
He is a
Dwarves all
freckled-
look the same. Humans all look the
He has
same.
like a
Elves all look. Come on.
But usually I can tell the difference.
You
between
want to
twins.
fight? I could use a good fight.
Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
She
You
has
act
a
like
vicious
I'm being a jackass right now.
That's what happens when you don't have a soul.
What would you like?
Everyone's
for
wanting to
breakfast
fight.
for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you want actual breakfast
Yes,
food?
please. 6
No,
people?
it'll be extra.
That's the old record.
Fine for 6 people.
Yes. It'll be 2 silvers a plate.
Oh, God forbid.
Can I fight her?
I mean, that's up to her. She's her own person.
Can I size him up? Like, how strong does he look?
Insight.
Ooh. 19.
Seems pretty strong. He hauls kegs for a living. He's a bartender.
I think you could fight her, but I don't think you should.
Wait, are we all down here?
Yeah, everyone woke
Oh,
up. They walk. You guys all
Mostly
walk
down,
down.
down.
Unless you want to stay up in your room, that's.
Oh,
I
yeah.
assume you guys kind of collectively wake up. You go downstairs.
Yeah.
Anybody want watermelon?
No, I'm good.
I'll take watermelon.
Okay.
I love watermelon.
I love she
But
just
not
came
fight
back here
her.
with a knife. That made me so sad.
Excitement.
I will give you free breakfast if I can fight her.
Martha, do you want a good fight before we leave?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll fight you.
What's your name, sir?
Please,
Make a
someone
persuasion.
else.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hope
sure.
this goes horribly. Damn it. Oh no.
As long as you're just aiming for names.
Elric.
Elric.
Nice to meet you,
I'm
Elric.
using lucky point.
If
I wanna
you're
fight
gonna
this
the best,
man.
he's trying to kill our companion. Well, company.
No, it's
He just wants a good fight.
it's just a friendly. He's not trying to kill him.
Yeah.
He just wants a fight. He wants amusement.
He
I can respect a man like
All right, I'll fight you.
I'm guessing no armor. Just fight.
Make one more persuasion.
Oh,
no,
no.
lucky point.
Okay,
No lucky point.
Okay.
Just straight.
promise. Persuasion?
Yes.
22.
Why not? You can keep your armor.
Oh, we're take it off.
Is he having armor on?
Just make it.
Okay. I like
it.
I like a fair fight. I'd.
Slide your two bolt back. Promise is a promise.
Oh no.
He kind of you can hear the clank, clank, kind of like your clanks when you move.
Yeah.
I know you're not wearing plate mail yet,
Yeah.
but you can hear his metal armor under his robe.
Oh no.
You can hear clank. So are we gonna do it with just bare fists? We want to do some blunted weapons. How do you want to do this?
I'd suggest they're on the fisticuffs.
Your choice.
My choice. Let's do some fists. It's more honorable that way.
I agree.
Can I have a beer first?
Aye, anyone else want an ale?
Does it come with breakfast?
Yes.
I'll have it when I'm done.
Well, he said the breakfast was on the house, so I had to make sure I wanted to my beer.
He pours a few ales and just passes them down real quick.
Does he have his armor on?
Oh yeah, you can hear it.
I know. Is he gonna keep it on?
Yeah. He said you can keep your armor. He's gonna keep it on too.
Okay.
He's not gonna let you keep yours and not him get his.
Right.
Yeah.
He would have been honorable, and if you said no armor, he would have taken his off as well.
Yeah. So we both have armor on. That's good. Okay.
So,
Where do we do this?
right here.
In your bar.
Yeah. No one else around.
Okay.
Upstairs is silent, so you can't hear anything. Well, the rooms are silent.
Are we in the inn where you can't use magic?
Yes.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna laugh if this is how I die.
See, and this is why
You
we're
won't
right.
die.
I know, but like, what if
You'll
something
go
happens?
unconscious, but
Yeah.
you won't
Wrong
die.
character. I was
Yeah.
wanting to do
8.
He keeps you on die. You rolled a 16.
And the one over here keeps commenting about how they all
Should've
need
used
to
it like
stay
what?
up. And
It
yet
worked.
there's situations like this in which they all go down.
Do you want to do the area? Do you want to
entertainment for me.
Do it.
We can
I'm not
do it.
arguing.
'Cause I don't think I'm gonna be moving
I
that
got
much
my money on
anyway.
that wolf.
Me too. Oh, thank you.
I need a piece of paper.
Better
You're
knife
just
to
like-
do that with.
I love that you came out here
You
with
want
a
to make a
knife, figure
gentleman's
out what's the
Anybody
line.
want to water?
I have 2 gold
Is
so
that
she
one red
drops
knife for your
I'm
fast.
fighting him.
Oh,
Why 2
I
hits?
know.
What
I'm
did
like,
you
I don't
say?
really bar fight. I
Yeah.
apparently start them
Brought
a
it
lot.
to Ricky's.
I think you could do it tomorrow.
No,
Okay.
It's because you don't have soul, okay? It's-
Let's make it
it's
5 and say
your
she has
passive.
3.
Can I do a perception check to see how strong he is?
Insight.
Me and my friend are
Insight.
wagering over here, and I have 5 gold to say she only makes it 3 hits.
How about? Oh, I was gonna say, how about we make this more interesting? We'll place a few bets.
That's what we already over here doing.
18.
I'll put him 2.
Well, you can't really tell how strong he is. Like, you can't see how hard he's gonna hit. But
What's your number?
you can see his muscles because, well,
give
he
it 3.
slings kegs all day long in a tavern. So you have to have, you can safely assume he's probably relatively strong. So,
How many rounds you say?
he's just cracking his knuckles over and over again.
Mostly
Let's
two
go. And he
rounds.
just throws in a punch.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these 1-hit punches or are these legit punches?
These are punches. This is a full-on fight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tavern brawl.
Let me know how many rounds passes.
That's probably gonna miss you.
Hey, soulless
11.
baby killer.
Don't forget, you're not gonna have your shield out, so you're gonna need 2.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're gonna have a negative. You won't have 2, so take away 2 from your AC right
Okay.
now. 11.
Hey, soulless,
That doesn't
matter.
soulless baby killer.
He kind of goes in for a punch, but he can't quite connect.
Okay. I'm going to.
And he's gonna make a second attack.
He's gonna what?
Make a second attack.
Oh, okay. Didn't know you could do that.
He's probably got a couple more extra
Your
attacks.
friend says 4 rounds. I say 3, and my friend says
23.
2. How many you give her?
It's.
We have our money on the dwarf, by the way.
Oh, he's a dwarf?
He is a dwarf.
Oh.
Aye. 6 damage.
That's a generic.
Oh.
As he comes in, the first one like kind of grazes you, doesn't do real much, but the second one just all of a sudden you weren't expecting it from a dwarf. He just comes and hits you in the side right where the ribs meet down
Okay.
here. He just hits in there good,
Okay.
and it kind of takes your breath away for a second.
Alright. I need to do math because I'm dumb.
Nope, you're good.
It is your turn, so whenever
Okay.
you're ready.
I'll kind of sit there and chuckle. Oh, you have quite a punch for a dwarf.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
Let's find out. 13. Or actually, Oh, I forgot. I'm training unarmed.
Well, yeah, you add your strength mod plus your proficiency bonus to hit.
Is 5.
Because everyone's
That's what I
proficient
had.
with their own fists.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
D4.
I'm down to second position.
Okay. Because you have extra attack.
No, still pushing.
5
So
damage.
when he goes
Cool. Okay. Okay, you gonna second attack?
Yes, I am.
Go for it.
What you do?
Crit.
Roll damage.
I
D4,
forget
double that.
Okay.
And
I
then
forget crit every single time. I've been doing this for like a year.
that is me. That's exactly what happened.
Plus your strength mod. So 2 plus whatever your strength mod is.
Can I roll inspiration to do more damage?
No.
Okay. Does it have my inspiration? Okay, so 2.
Plus your
5.
strength mod.
7.
So 7 damage?
Mm.
What's your strength mod?
3.
So 5 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay. You got. How do you describe to me what you're doing? Where are you punching him?
I'm trying to punch his face.
Okay, so you just 2 Hail Mary
I'm
Marys
like-
to the face.
No, I'm like sucker punching his face.
Okay. He spits out a little blood. So you like to play 32.
Oh, yes I do.
He's gonna come in
Get your swings in, dwarf. My money's on you.
and attacks you.
Okay.
He's gonna go in for an uppercut to the gut.
Okay.
And that is cocked.
That is cocked. I
Look
can
at that!
see it. I see it. It's completely sideways.
That's great.
17 on the die, which is gonna be a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Easy.
That's gonna be 7 damages.
Oof.
Second attack is gonna be a 21 to hit.
It's
Alright. It's gonna be 9 damage.
I'm gonna reach over and I'm gonna take your 5 gold. Well, that's round 2.
As you kind of just hit him over and over again with your 2 attacks, you just hit him in the face. Watch this, and he comes up for an uppercut to the gut and it makes contact. As he does this, he grabs your head and knees you right in the face, and you reel back. And
He's a real comeback.
Oh.
He's just like,
And he
ooh,
assumes a stance. You're watching him. You
Yeah.
know dwarves, they're fighters. They're husky fighting. They're usually weapons, but this one is taking a stance.
Yeah.
you need to watch Into the Badlands.
He's taking a stance.
There's a
Okay.
fat dude
And-
that's almost like a dwarf in there. There's a monk like fat ass. And he trains some of
I
the
haven't seen a
barons.
dwarf fight like you before.
He takes a stance. Just
I'm gonna reach over and take her some gold. See what
roll
we
your
can
attacks
find.
with disadvantage.
Oh.
That's 12 gold for me if you lose.
Yeah. Oof. I am going to try to I can't think of the word, like knock his feet.
You're gonna
out
sweep?
under him. Yeah, sweep
Okay.
him.
Alright, disadvantage.
Alright.
You sweep your own feet.
No, I have lucky points and I'm using them.
Rerun only that one.
Okay.
You don't reroll the entire roll.
Yeah, this
But
one.
just that one.
Okay. Yes.
You were about to sweep your own
Just
feet.
10.
Yeah, so you'll take the 10.
Okay. I can deal with that.
That
So-
would have been funny as fuck.
15 to hit?
15? No.
Ah,
Just
man.
misses. As you kind of,
Ah.
as you're fighting him, you're not used to fist fighting.
Yeah.
You don't do this. So you make, obviously your character won't know this, but you make a mistake and you look down at his feet, and that
Alex
gives
just
him
wanted to
just
comment
enough
that
time
he is
to
bored.
react and kind of back up from it.
Okay.
I feel like Alex just really wanted to combat this game.
Yeah.
So he got one out of you.
Yeah.
No. I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
plan on another combat, and as long as you guys continue playing.
Yeah.
Second attack. You have 2 of them. Did you have extra attack?
Yeah. Trying to think of how I want to do this. Because I want to do like
Tackle him.
like I think they call it like a feint attack. I make it look like I'm doing one thing and I go do
Oh,
another.
you.
Yeah.
feint attack, yeah.
Alright, go
Yeah.
ahead. You come in with the sweep first, and he completely misses it. As you come in, you come down. You're gonna come down low, but then you change your trajectory a little bit, and you come in with a left hook
Yeah.
instead. All right, roll your
Yeah, that's just the
disadvantage.
elbow.
Alrighty, let's.
Looks like she's gonna need to sleep.
19?
That's 14.
Yeah, I'm in with the 5.
Yeah. So no. Yeah. 19.
That will hit.
Okay.
The second.
No, this is the start of third.
No, he starts the round.
Yeah.
This is only the second
Oh.
round.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
6 damages?
And she's below half health.
Yeah.
On the second one, you come down to feint it and then quickly change your trajectory and smash him right against the jaw. He seems a little dazed from it, but not too much.
If she goes down this round, this is my money. He lost this round already.
Will a 11 does not hit you. Second attack. 19 hit you?
Attacker wins.
Yeah.
No, because I have 17 on the shield.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not losing her shield right now. The first attack, he kind of comes at you like recklessly almost. It's something you would expect a dwarf to do, and you kind of just easily push him out of the way. What you weren't expecting was the quick jolt to your side, much like he did to the first side. He does to the second, your opposite side, and you'll take 7 damage.
Okay. Boy.
Oh shit. As I slide the
I
money
can
toward
do
her.
math.
So did we all put 5 in?
She put 2 in.
Right.
So I guess
And
technically it would be
he kind of
6 payout, and then we'd split the rest. And it's 12 total, so we get 3 apiece. So
having fun yet?
Yes. I'm kind of an insight to see if he looks like beaten up. I just want to see if he's what?
Medicine.
I want to see if he's like at least at half health. 11.
He doesn't seem. He seems like he can keep going for a good while.
Sure.
He is not bloody.
He's on the plate, but oh man. Okay.
Can I roll medicine to see how she's looking?
Yeah.
It's not good. I'll tell
you
you
don't need
that.
a medicine check to see if they're going down.
Yeah. Alright, I roll disadvantage.
She
No,
goes down.
not this turn.
Okay.
She goes down quicker than that one chick at the brothel the other night. You remember that?
Alright.
18.
She's definitely bloody.
I just
yeah.
start laughing.
I'm not doing good. Just square in the face.
Just
Yeah.
Do 2 of them. Right in his nose.
Yeah.
Break his big fat
I tried
dwarven
to have
nose.
to do.
yeah, you can just do 2 of them real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. If you want, you can roll the attacks together. If you want, just roll 2 dice. 2 dice.
Watch
Roll
so
2
horribly.
deaths.
Okay, so 19 and 8, so I'll definitely hit.
Yeah, the 19 will definitely hit.
I don't think that one's 15.
No, that one will miss. So the first one but he wasn't expecting the second quick one, and you make contact, and you hit his nose.
6 damage.
6 damages.
This is not going great.
That's okay. You fighting a freaking barkeep. Barkeeps are supposed to be brawly anyways. That's their bar.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right.
If I get hit one more time, I'm gone.
Top of the 4th round for those keeping track. For those making bets.
We already did our thing. Hey, you just won 6 gold, by the way. For your 2.
That's gonna miss
2
you.
bet buy-in.
Did I? How?
Right now. Watch.
21 hit you?
Yeah.
Or 22?
This is round 4.
This is the top of round 4.
And if this hits for more than
It
4,
did hit.
9 damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
and I slide you your money.
The first attack kind of again, much like what's been going back and forth, misses you.
Yeah.
You kind of dodge out of the way quickly and quick enough, but he uses that momentum to just take your body and slam you to the ground, causing your head hit the ground hard, and you just fall unconscious.
Okay.
Oh shit, I had my money on the right one,
Oh,
just not the
good
right
night.
round.
That was cocked. You're not bleeding out.
Okay.
This was all non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be a better fight.
Oh, damn, he didn't like it.
You're unconscious.
I'm gonna slide 3 gold his way. That's your cut.
Thanks.
Good fight. We needed that. Hey, she doesn't look too good. As I walk away to eat my breakfast.
Your breakfast isn't served yet. He was fighting.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh, I thought he gave us
burning on
breakfast
the
and drinks and
stove.
everything already.
he gave you drinks.
Oh, okay.
I like to think that our breakfast is burning right now.
I'll walk up to him and shake his hand and tell him my name.
Nice to meet you.
I think he wants to go next.
No, I'm not a fist fighter.
I know my domain.
Anyone else?
Soulless baby killer. He's talking
I'm
to
just gonna
you.
like,
Okay, bye.
I'm just gonna put like a little bit of force like into the table, just like.
Just.
Not my specialty.
Fine. I guess I should start getting you your breakfasts. And he walks away to the kitchen.
So does someone?
He's got a little respect for you now, though. You stood there and fought his ass.
I mean, yeah, he respects you out of anyone right now because you did stand up to him and fight him.
Yeah. Well, as I'm now laying on his bar and no one's paying attention.
somebody.
Huh?
I don't want to fight somebody.
You don't have to.
Exactly.
If you want to, go for it. But
Give a shit.
about 10 or so minutes later, he comes.
Fucking with my dice.
He comes back out with all of your breakfast. I must have knocked her out pretty hard.
Well, it usually takes a day or two for them to get back up, I've noticed.
Oh. I should probably call her for that.
Nobody has picked their ass up off the ground.
Have her drink this and hand you a mysterious ale. Glub, 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 glub.
Gosh, dang it.
I like to think that's all that's in your bag.
Lobster. Regain all your health.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any heals.
And
right
all my
now.
lucky points.
You just like
No.
fix herself.
Okay.
And then just fix it.
Well, because it was technically non-lethal damage.
Oh, okay. And Bruce just disappeared.
Right. It's more of it.
Wait, where's the rest
Non-lethal
of
damage
mine
is
go?
like different from your normal health.
He has them all.
You kind of and you breathe. I mean, you weren't choking. You weren't.
Yeah.
You were still breathing, but you wake up.
Yeah.
Horrible headache.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Get in there.
Oh. No. You put up a hell of a good fight, sir.
I would certainly hope so.
Yeah. We should do this again.
What's your name again?
Right now, I won't heal.
What's your name again?
Huh?
What's your name again?
Acri?
But they're so
Acri.
good.
Yes.
Here.
Oh, what's this?
Money I want off you.
I need one
How
more.
much is it?
6
Is
gold.
it killing you?
6 gold?
Yes.
Have you got 10?
Let's put it
No,
back
I
in for round
Haven't
2.
even amount.
Round 2.
Let's do it.
He seems. At this point, you do have your food. He did go and cook it and bring it back.
We're leaving soon.
Here, I'll put my own money and
You
you
really
win, you
wanna
can have
start
some of
off
my
with-
own money.
You want to start it off like this? We're traveling
Actually,
tonight.
we have shit to do.
I'm having fun with this.
Traveling night's dangerous.
It's only taking us about a
Also,
minute
we,
to watch
don't
it
we,
get
don't
knocked
we
out.
have the cart? I can just sit in there anyway.
That was about a 30-second fight, right?
Yeah. So,
Again?
sure, I'll pull out 10 gold.
Armor or no armor?
Bag of holding.
Pick
Your choice this time.
Oh, okay.
Challenger. Choice.
Let's do. Do you have a shield?
No.
No, I have 10.
You wouldn't be able to effectively fight with your fist if you were only shield.
Yeah.
There's your shield pillar.
Smash. I wish there was a way you could do that.
Smash him with your shield.
Yeah.
Shield bearer can do it, can't it?
No.
Really? I thought you could.
Shield magic.
You can
it's
shove,
just a shove. It
but you
doesn't
can't
do
actually
damage.
bash him with it. Oh.
It's been a while since I fought without armor.
Tavern
How
brawler.
about
It's the only way.
no armor?
Alright. He starts taking off his armor.
Alright.
Ting, 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 ting. He's not being grateful. He is just ripping it
How
off.
much armor is he dropping?
Like
Like what kind of armor? I
half
guess.
plate it seems.
Oh.
I put 10 gold on the table to.
Oh, we betting this time?
Oh yeah, I'm putting in my own money on this. You win, you get 10 gold from me.
He's gonna win, and you're gonna
Yeah,
lose
he
10
is
gold.
gonna win. I
You got the money on the dwarf again.
He grabs. If you beat me, you get 20.
know. Okay, I like these odds.
You ready?
Really quick, I don't know how much.
You
armor.
shouldn't like these
No,
odds.
I don't.
10 plus your dex mod.
10 plus my dex. Dex is 1.
So
12.
your AC is 11.
Oh. Oh.
Without armor.
My AC's higher than yours with no armor, bro.
I went from 19 to 11.
No, you have 4.
Oof.
Nice.
Mine would be 12, I think.
He takes off his armor as well.
Okay.
Mine would be.
You ready?
Mine's 13, so
It's 10 plus
I
X
guess.
mod.
Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
The three of us.
Armor.
the 3 weak people without armor are the 3 strongest AC.
And then
Right.
Oh wait, no, I'm.
He rolled a 19.
Okay.
Total.
Shoot. 15.
Oh. He is for 10.
Right?
Ah. just like the last
I don't wear
one.
armor for that.
Yeah.
purpose.
And he comes in again quickly and goes for an uppercut.
I realize there doesn't resist spell slot.
Roll
but
one.
I have the option to if I want to.
Or what?
Leather.
Yeah.
12.
Leather armor versus me.
Yeah, it
His armor's
hits
better,
by
but
one.
he's spelled.
7 damage.
I need to learn that. So I can do 32 minus 7.
And the second attack is going to be 18 on the die.
Yeah, it hits.
That's only going to be 6. As he comes in, again, kind of like last time, he comes in and attacks and uppercuts your stomach, which just instinctively makes you bend over in pain, and just takes your head and cracks it over his knee again. As he repositions himself, he gets back into that stance.
Alright.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna try to kick him in the chest, and
Okay.
if he tries to block my foot or grab my foot, I'm throwing out my other foot towards his chest.
Are you a ninja?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Feels so
Okay.
light. He's not wearing armor.
Right.
Yeah, because I never fight without my armor, so this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Lucky point?
Yeah.
Alright, reroll your lowest.
You have no more lucky points for the day.
Yeah, I don't. It's gonna be great.
I've been watching these fights, right?
Assuming you'll take the 3.
Yeah. I'm taking
Yes,
the
you've
three.
been watching. You've been eating your breakfast and drinking.
What kind of fighter does he seem to be?
Huh?
What kind of fighter does he seem to be?
He's not a fighter.
No, I mean like what kind of
You can share it with me.
History?
like does he seem to
History.
be yeah. Does he seem to be
Big
getting
hit.
hitting
Second
harder
attack.
than a
Alright,
normal person would?
Don't try to
You
do
guys
this.
eating SpaghettiOs makes me want
I have no spaghetti.
Why?
I don't like shepherdie flavor.
It's not a hit.
Alright. You go in to kick his chest just like a straight up Sparta,
Yeah.
and he just kind of pushes you away, which causes you to lose your balance, and which makes your second attack that you were going to do miss completely.
Okay.
He kind of just pushes out of the way, and that just causes you to lose balance. And his attacks.
Such a weird candy.
Uh,
So good.
15 on the die.
He would do a lot.
6 damage.
Do I? Sometimes.
Hold on, before you do math. Second attack is going to be 16 on the die,
Yup.
and that's going to be another 6, so 12
Oh my
altogether.
What the heck? I didn't even hit him yet.
As he comes in, as he pushes you away, your second attack with your leg, you were going to sweep him, he just kind of grabs it with all his might, being his 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And your blade does not. It just bends like it shouldn't. It doesn't break,
Yeah.
Another Pikachu.
Alright.
but as he gets back, he comes in for more.
Kind of like a flurry of blows.
14 on the die.
Yeah, that hits.
6 damages. And second attack,
Oh my god.
11 on the die.
Defender wins.
No. It's on the die and he has a mod. So it
Oh.
wouldn't even matter. And then that'll be another 8. So 14 more.
I had 1 health.
Oh,
No,
I didn't even hit him.
as he does this, he
Oh my
allows you to stand back up just in time for him to just come in and hit you in the gut twice.
Yeah.
Which makes you wither over and just fall.
Share the stuff with my mom.
That was easier that time.
She gets hit or not. Correct?
She was
I
wearing
know nothing
armor.
of meat shields.
Eh.
I'm new to all of
She
this.
chose.
She did.
I'm better with no armor.
I
Oh,
just
well,
stand in the back and
He
shoot.
is a monk.
Yeah, we just stand in the back and shoot.
He is a monk.
Nice.
He's a monk.
well,
He was
That
doing
was-
patient defense,
that was pointless.
which kills the person that has disadvantage on all attacks against them. He was a monk. And him not wearing armor causes AC to go up.
Oh, cool. Couldn't even hit him. Oh man.
106 gold.
I already won 10.
Well, this is the bits from before.
Eh.
She didn't want it, so take it.
What? Did you...
And we still need to buy food anyway.
He just
No.
puts it in your pocket.
Aw, he's nice.
I leaned out and put the 20 gold that she gave me earlier for me.
So add 26 gold to your inventory.
Ooh, cool. Makes it look like I'm a winner. Thanks, guys.
It's a participation reward.
How much you said?
26.
26.
For just showing up.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was gonna give it back to her anyway, but now she's unconscious.
Unconscious.
Give it to your friend. It's the same substance.
Yeah,
Where
but
do you
sometimes
get these from?
It only helps with fist fights.
Oh.
It doesn't actually cure wounds. You drink and you regain all your.
Alright. Wow, again, huh?
Have you done
Anyone
the
else?
sleeping bag?
I'll take you all on. No, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that good. And he walks behind the bar.
At least you know your limits.
Yeah.
I don't.
He is
Obviously.
almost bloodied.
Oh,
Yes.
are you serious?
He has 60 HP.
Uh,
You almost knocked him down half health. He has 38 remaining.
oh, well, I
He's
have
almost.
32 HP altogether.
Sorry.
I know.
Where'd that go?
This is why I
So,
didn't get into ball fights.
That was fun.
Sarah's using
How
a watch
about,
of this.
Huh?
She takes a hit very good.
Round 3.
Reason she stays up front.
Round 3.
No.
Are you sure you can take it?
No, not at all.
The basis to E.
I mean, it's only been about 20 minutes.
We haven't had breakfast yet.
Yeah.
You guys are about done with breakfast.
We are actually on the
What
time,
is your name,
the
Dwarf?
time restraint, and
Name's
she still
Ulrich.
needs to eat.
What is it?
Ulrich. A-L-R-I-C.
Ulrich.
Okay. I want to come back, try to get some training. I want to fight you again.
I'll be here.
I enjoy this.
So do I.
Perhaps
This,
you should get some training from him.
this bar is quite boring because it's a high end, but this was the only place hiring. I needed a job.
You still have to deal with thieves.
If I come back,
For the most part. I don't have to deal with magic.
if I come back to this town,
Right.
Could
I'm thinking about that.
could I pay you to train me?
Oh, maybe. I haven't really thought about taking on an apprentice.
Pikachu.
Oh.
I wanted to.
So if you have a spare time, maybe. I might not be here, I might be somewhere else.
It's my first.
You're more than welcome to come. Come back.
Well, I respect you.
Come! What?
I respect you, dwarf. I hope
looks
I
cool.
see
I
you
respect
again.
you for fighting me.
So cool.
Most people don't, for some reason. I'm a dwarf. I thought it was really cool to fight with my fists rather than weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, I can use weapons, but
I'm a wizard who uses a blade.
that's not. We should fight. You can use your blade. I'll
Oh,
use my
come on,
fists.
go for it. Violet.
It's a magical blade.
Not really.
Well,
She activates blade singing, which is not a spell or magic. It's just a.
what is it?
Hold on, does the
I'm
blade sing or does she sing?
The blade. The blade.
Well, me and her were talking about this the other day, and she said that she sang, and I was like, I don't think
No,
so.
technically the blade.
I do it as a
sings.
joke every single time.
And it's not even singing, it's just how she
It's a
wields
flurry
it.
of.
How
The
she
wind.
wields it, it whistles in the wind.
Right, it sounds like music.
I'm gonna sit at the bar, eating my food and drinking the ale. I just want to talk to him, like get to know him more.
He gives you roughly, not full, not too much of his story because, well, he still doesn't know you.
Yeah.
He respects you, but he still doesn't know
Yeah.
you. He says that he grew up in the slums and learned how to fight when he was a child. Rather than using weapons, he chose to use his fists because most people don't think that he would be able to kick people's ass with fists while they have a sword or weapon or some sort of weapon drawn on him.
Yeah.
Most of the time, he wins. And of course, he has plenty of scars to prove that he.
Are you interested?
And
Fighting?
I'm always up for fighting.
I can use one side of my.
I just hope that one of you guys will heal me if I end up going down.
I have extra.
Well, you see, I've noticed that they don't do that much either.
I am a paladin. I know a few
I'm used
things.
to pain,
So if you're the first that falls down,
but
Yeah, I'm also your tank.
we'll let you
you
know
kill.
if you do use the blade. I'm not gonna hold back. I held back on her because she didn't seem like what she was doing. No offense. It seems like you wield weapons more than
I
your
do.
fists. I will be more than happy to fight you if you would like. It is entertaining for me.
Sure, I'll try it.
Oof.
Armor? No armor?
For armor,
All right.
it's a lot of work.
Do you
to
care if
figure
I don't
out.
wear any?
That's up to you.
Alright.
You know you can't use the magic here, right?
Yeah, it's not magic.
Her
Well, my
sword.
character doesn't know this.
Yeah.
I've seen her use it a lot,
Yeah.
and it's magical.
You know that your magic is being suppressed in this bar.
Right, no, but I was just telling her, because I've
Oh, you
seen
don't
her
know
pull
about
out
her. Right.
Right.
I'm
Okay,
a-
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm putting in 5 gold for dwarf.
I'm gonna flip my blade around. Like, upside down.
Okay. So you use that once a
The
day.
blood.
Nice. I still don't have. That's the only one I don't.
So if I
have.
hit with like the
Trainer
opposite side of the blade,
hat.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
a long
trainer
sword,
hat.
only one side
well,
of
it's
it.
a short. It's a short.
New
sword.
Year's.
Right,
party
yeah,
hat.
yeah.
I got
Same
the-
thing as a
The
long sword.
uncharted
Santa hat.
edge.
Right, you're gonna. It's still gonna do
Got the
slashing
sunglasses.
damage, but it'll be non-lethal slashing.
There's
damage.
another. I got the regular.
Slashing.
and-
Anyone else betting?
I've got rid of
It is
my
not illegal to bet.
regulars.
I have 10 gold. Says she wins.
I have 10 gold that says the floor catches whoever drops.
Denied.
No, you're wrong. Like flow.
Keep it honest, for God's sake.
I've
What
never
was
fought
honest?
a wizard with a blade before. This will be interesting.
I've never seen a wizard with a blade before. It is interesting.
He has seen a couple, just never fought any.
Are you against me using my wizard abilities?
What do you mean?
Well, the blade wizard abilities.
No, you use whatever is in your arsenal.
Okay.
Just expect me to use my abilities.
That's fine. Flip it over and activate blade singing.
Roll initiative.
This time I might actually have my money on the caster.
He crit. 25.
What?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, look at you.
Say I might hit 2.
You do, don't you? When you're.
Wait, do I have the 2 initiative?
No, I don't think you do.
No,
I think
no,
you
because
just
it's
use
just,
that
yeah, so
one.
it's 24.
Oh, by 1.
Yeah.
He crit. And he's a monk.
You
So
want-
goes ungodly fast.
I should actually mark his 2 points. 1, 2, 3.
I thought we were supposed to go on an actual quest with cultists, and we're just here fighting a bartender.
you started
Just
it.
like That's all I have.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
you guys have been awake for about 25 minutes or so.
You woke
Yeah.
up fighting.
And each fight takes less than a minute.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's wasting time.
Yeah.
Out of game it is, but it's fun also.
I know. I just think it's really funny.
Right.
We'll
As he's
completely
sizing you up,
sidetracked.
he just he's thinking in his head how he's gonna do this.
You seem hesitant.
A little bit.
I
am
got 50
fighting-
on the wizard.
That's fair. He comes in and attempts to just punch you, just to see how you would react. 23.
My AC is 19.
7 damage. And as he comes in and just straight punches you in the jaw, just bam! And as soon as he makes contact, he brings up his other one to your jaw, just kind of real quick,
One
like
has one more than it should. Don't put me out.
that's gonna miss.
You want one?
He rolled a 9. He does not have a +10.
I already ate one.
He just
It's alright.
whack. But as the reel back, he didn't judge how far you're gonna reel back, and he misses. He kind of catches your chin a little bit, but nothing too. And he
Okay. The universe is writing here.
kind of you watch him as he gets lower a
She
little
would like.
bit.
She's like,
and
stop eating
just
him.
as much
And
lower
I'm
as
like,
the
but the
dwarf can.
pockets are uneven.
You can do it.
All your attacks are gonna be disadvantage.
Doing
Okay.
oh that does even it out.
And then you can eat that one.
Actually no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use
I'll
my
have it.
racial ability. I'm going to teleport
May I have
behind
another,
him.
please? Say that when he hits you.
Get rid of your advantage. Or your disadvantage.
Okay.
so
This
no
is
more.
our creepy.
She's a masochist. Right? Right.
And as he's waiting for you to attack, you come in.
I'm gonna start like I'm gonna act like
You-
I'm coming in for a swing.
You're coming in
teleport,
to
and then-
attack, and then you come in and teleport, and you hit him in behind.
Wait, it's not magic.
It's not. It's a racial ability,
I get
not
one racial
magical.
teleport.
Okay.
Okay.
It is not magical.
Looks like magic to me. It's scary. Non-magical magic. That was all.
What is our?
Just put the
what
shot.
is this level?
Proficiency?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Upgrade.
You don't have your sword down on your sheet?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Wait.
We're only. Plus 22.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I usually use booming blade, so I don't
Right.
ever just use my sword. Honestly.
Or I thought we were on level 5.
Nice. Nice.
10.
10 damage?
Cool.
Okay.
And I have resistance on this next attack. Next.
Because of your
hit.
teleport.
Yes.
Okay. Extra attack.
Don't. I don't get that until level 6 as a blade.
That's right.
Yeah.
You come in for the
But I
attack.
want to punch him.
disadvantage. He knows you're there
Yeah,
now.
it's fine. 9.
Okay, yeah. You come in, you just as you strike, you bamf behind him, and he turns around just as you slash him in the back.
And then like,
Maybe
And
on
you,
the nose.
he comes around more of an
Seems like
accident,
more
but
than one
blocks
of the
your
people to
punch.
Having fun with your hands.
I've forged metal with mines.
That's fair, but have you fought with your hands?
19.
As I slide it
Just
forward a little
barely.
bit. This is about as close as it
Max
comes.
damage. 11.
I'll slide it back in.
I ain't feeling it here.
I don't have much health, so.
I'll strike crowbars in the face. Not care.
Second attack.
Rip your jaw out with it.
Crit.
We're not trying to hurt the bartender.
I didn't crit against you.
I thought you did once.
No.
Oh.
You crit against me,
Yeah.
but not, I didn't crit against you.
Is the crit the resistance one?
No, the first attack
Yeah.
is the first one. So that one would actually be 5 damage.
Okay.
And that will be 4, 8, 13 more. So 18 in total from those 2 attacks. The first attack, he just hits you straight in the chest, but it doesn't seem to affect you as much. Your armor absorbed a good portion of that blow. And then he comes in and finds just your weak point for all of a moment and just right into your stomach area. He reels back and does a fury of kicks. This is his last key point.
Is that a thing where he like hits, strikes out, comes back, strikes out, comes back, strikes out, comes
If
back?
this one drops, I don't know if I
I
can
remember
trust
standing
him
on
with
like
a
one
body
leg,
Twenty.
like
Kicks are like kicks are like
They
the
all
worst
fade
thing to
out.
use in a
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
It's a strong duel.
That's gonna be
It's
Because
so
he's
easy
one
to
hell of a
like
strong
this.
duel.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Pull,
take him to
and
help
then they're
us.
down, and then you just
Okay.
18 on the
I
dot.
mean, if you can get
so
it,
it's
it's so
23.
Yeah.
Just not.
You
He
gotta
owns a
fuck his
bar.
ass, and I
Not
tried to
even
get
the
back
bar.
and I do it,
And I'm down.
but they're like,
Are you
He-
sure? Back in the day, most
as
people
he
on the bar
like, you
were-
don't
comes in for that
were-
punch,
were
you
the
just
bar
see
was
that
back
that
side.
guy, he backs up waiting,
Oh, really?
kind of
Yes.
waiting
No,
for you to
understood.
get back up and just do two quick swift kicks to your chest and stomach, and that just causes you. He seems a lot more winded now. Like he was getting winded on that second fight with you, just because of the sheer amount of attacks he did. But this one actually winded him more. He's actually bloodied in that attacks of yours. That was interesting.
Did he not go?
oh, you lost 10 gold.
I lost 50 gold. I already marked it.
Oof.
Well, she gets my 10 gold because I bet against myself. He's honest.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Can I get that draft?
The only draft is coming from your heart. You get child.
You regain all your health.
I'm gonna slide on my 5 gold.
I believe you betted 50 against me.
I believe you just got the 50.
Right.
Well
So
played,
just
Wolf.
like hand out
It was a tough fight. She hit me pretty hard that first one.
and pull it
Yeah.
up.
Seeing as how you took down one person twice and one person once, maybe they hired the wrong person to do the job that we're supposed to do. Just
I
saying.
haven't fought much,
Fisticuffs?
yeah. I just did
Monks.
good. Yeah. Not the fan so far.
Is he a Buddhist Tibetan Shaolin? I'm just kidding.
It's yellow.
Do you know Jake?
Ah.
Who's this guy?
Start for another round.
Christian.
Round on everyone.
Oh.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
For everyone, not on everyone.
I mean, the damn dwarf just made a year's worth of living off of us.
I could quit. I'm not going to. I could.
You can make more joining us.
Make
Good.
a persuasion.
Oh, I hope this works. Oh man, I hope this works.
It's gonna be a very hard one. Not very hard, but it's
Ooh, I
very
got
hard.
that.
Maybe. What is it?
Yeah.
Crit.
Yeah, you got it.
With a +5.
Well, I'm gonna open roll this. If he crits, it's not affected. He doesn't. He
It cancels out his crit.
I'm the persuasive one anyways.
Anything but a crit. He is at least joining you guys for a little bit.
Oh man.
Great.
I mean, you seem worthy.
Almost a crit. You see that?
I did.
It rolled off with a 20.
The D&D gods have spoken!
Yes, I can have a teacher.
I mean, I did make him like 100 gold off of you guys.
I mean, the way I see it, you join us, I'll give you 100 more.
I'll give you more
I would
just
say
to
roll
train.
with advantage, but you already won.
Right?
Yeah, and I'll give you more just to train me.
Fine.
Seems like a fair trade.
I'll travel with you.
I'll give him 100 gold. I mean, I'm about to get 500 more anyways for doing this quest. You might as well be extra hands.
You gained a party member.
Yeah.
I play like a Pokemon thing.
These two fought him, and I persuaded him.
Yeah.
Victory,
When are you
guys.
guys planning on leaving?
Are we leaving in the morning too? There, we should
It's-
till dawn.
it's-
Yeah.
morning.
Let's wait till dawn.
What day is it?
It's like what, 4 a.m., 3 a.m.
We've been everywhere.
It was 11 o'clock when you guys woke up at 11 p.m.
Yeah,
It's
12.
probably like 11:30.
So what time does dawn hit?
The best time would probably leave.
5 to 6.
Probably.
Right before dawn.
It's not
Like,
the work we have right now,
4:30
but it works.
So 4 o'clock.
Well,
I can put you guys
No
out
sun
for a
in the
little
sky.
bit. Not knocking you out.
Well, I mean, you did that both times.
Let me ask you this, Dwarf. Do you have a horse?
Yeah. Of course I do. He pours 5 drinks and throws them to you guys. Or slides them down.
Thank you.
It'll put you to sleep for a little while. And that way, you will still be rested.
Cool.
that's like
As
sleeping.
soon as it hits your tongue, you go, "Ugh."
Oh man.
This is gonna knock me out.
You watch as she just downs hers, like, but as soon as she tips it to where it's starting to start going to her mouth, she's,
That's
I'll-
I'm
date.
gonna laugh really loudly.
I'm gonna take this to my room.
That's called date
And I'll
rape.
take
There
that
you
one
go.
with my
I
room.
warned before.
You did.
So I'm gonna like pick her up.
Make a strength check. Athletics. Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it.
That's a 17 plus 3, so it's a non-natural 20.
So you walk upstairs and
Yeah.
then drink your
So
When I
drink.
Just
put
a
her to
drop?
bed, when I put her to bed, just
Puts you to sleep.
Dude. Yes, it seems like it. It could just because her character might be a lightweight, or
So I'll just take like a drop of my.
you're just gonna.
Yeah.
When you start feeling drowsy quick.
My friend
Not
go-
falling
go-
asleep because hers hit her tongue and kept going.
can I before I go to
should
sleep?
probably go to your room.
No, because you already did it.
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
head to
have
my
the
room
bottom
and
half
then
of it.
take another drop.
When he gets to his room.
You kind of stumble up your steps. You spill a little bit, but not too much. You stumble up because you're so drowsy. You get to your room. You drink.
So drinking a sleep potion.
How big is this?
It's like a shot almost.
Okay.
A little more than a shot, maybe.
Everybody
Alright,
else is knocking
um,
themselves out.
I'm gonna go to my room.
I don't sell that stuff, and he's talking to you. I don't sell that stuff because no one wants it. It's just handy if you need to kill a few extra hours. It only keeps you asleep for a few hours.
Well, you're gonna tell me what it is, or you're gonna keep me guessing.
It's just a basic sleep potion. I bought it off the alchemist.
I'm gonna pop open my empty bottle from the sleep potion I had last time. Pour some in.
Dude.
It's just stronger.
Yeah.
Sleep
Oh,
potion.
bet. So I have a vial of stronger
Half.
sleep. A half a
'Cause
vial?
Because you said you poured half.
No, I'm pouring it into my empty one. Not
Okay.
half of it.
Um,
I'm,
the
pouring, I'm
full
filling the vial
The
into
full
the.
shot is actually more than a vial.
So I
Because
still have a little bit left.
The vial you had from the original
Was a
sleep
small
potion was a small one.
Right.
So you have about a half a shot or a small vial of sleep potion, and then you have about half of it remaining in your shot glass.
I kind of wanted to do the same thing. I have like leftover health potion things.
Okay.
I was gonna pour, like, give myself enough to sleep and then pour the rest in there.
Okay. You'll have about a half a vial.
Okay.
Will I find out how much I have when I wake up?
You drink.
No, I only took 2 drops.
You took a drop and then you dropped the glass.
Aw.
You didn't save it.
I'll wake up and be
Alright,
like,
so
"Aw,
how
they're
many
just
hours
playing."
should we sleep?
And not everyone has taken their potion yet.
Oh. Who hasn't taken my potion?
These two.
Oh, I
You vialed it.
Yeah.
You never said you drank it.
I'm gonna drink the rest of it.
You vial have about half of it. And he's kind of like that. That should be actually enough. And about a half. And you're not actually hitting the ground that
Yeah.
hard, but
I'm gonna go to my room.
you already did it.
Okay.
You're asleep.
And then on
In
the
the bar.
bar.
Okay,
On
alright,
one of the-
sorry.
Well, on one of the tables.
So that's fine. I meant to go into my room. I didn't say it.
Yes, everybody. You watched her carry her upstairs, and you presume that she went to sleep. You know he went up to his room. You
I
presume he
recommended
was
his
asleep.
ass go to bed.
You watched her vial some of it, and then drank rest of it and fell asleep.
It's like, Gretchen, you let me pick her. You watch me pick her up in ease and walk upstairs.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. I got 4 hours. What happens if I take this potion? Do I get a long rest? Or is it just a regular?
It's just
sleep?
it's just sleep. You shouldn't need a long rest. You just have one.
Right. No, I know.
Well,
I
I
was
want
just
to
asking.
get my
No, you won't.
lucky points back.
Nope.
Let me ask you something, Wolf.
Hmm.
Do you have a religion?
I do.
Who do you serve? If you don't mind me asking.
Who do you serve? It's rude not to
I myself serve Malik.
know.
Does he
I've
not
heard
know?
his name in passing or two.
It was my father's god.
I
His god
actually-
before him.
I need that. So.
I believe Malik is a neutral evil.
No, not yours. His.
Oh, okay.
Is it the
Yours
player's
is
handbook?
neutral evil.
Yeah.
Is D&D
I'm
in the
neutral
players?
evil.
Mine's kid.
Are D&Ds in the players or the
Malik.
I feel like there's DMs. if I'm
You
wrong.
don't.
No, it's player's handbook.
Is it?
It's in the back.
What? I got bored of it.
It's in PHP.
And that's why
I
there's
was gonna say friend code, but
Yeah. I've been getting on and off of it. It's not fun for me.
80s, 290.
It's too repetitive.
that's fine.
I'm forgetting something. I swear. I'm gonna head out. Yeah. I'm running on 2 hours of
I-
sleep. I'm dying.
I serve
I understand.
Saloon.
SULUNE.
Yes.
I almost took that guy on Druid.
See ya. Send me the map thing
She's-
and I'll make it.
I will. It'll probably be a few days.
That's fine.
Because I'm gonna send her a picture of it, and then she can write onto the picture, and then she can take a screenshot and send it to you.
Okay.
But
When is the last time you heard from your god?
it's been some time.
Well,
But I still faithfully serve her.
there's nothing wrong with that. I serve mine. I heard recently from an angel that the gods are still there.
And if they are, maybe they've decided to finally not meddle with us at all.
Could be the case.
Because after all,
Given
us mortals did start the War of the Heavens.
I wouldn't say us mortals. I
Well,
wasn't
more
here.
specifically, a guy named Sybil.
Sounds like a dick name to me.
Unfortunately, he was a dwarf like I.
Oh. Must not
Kind
be.
of ashamed to call him a brother.
Sounds about right. Started a war with the heavens.
Oh, he has a book. Yes, he throws it. Kind of slides against the table, or the bar.
Okay. I'll come up with said name for the book. I was gonna come up with something.
I
but
figured. Just let me know.
Is this the book of everything?
No, that's the book he wrote.
Do you mind if I have it for a while?
Cool.
I'll give it back.
I'm traveling with you guys anyway.
It's fair. Well, thank you, sir. I'm
Mhm.
gonna put the book in my.
I'm gonna assume that we're meeting here when
Oh.
we leave.
Well, seeing as I nobody discussed anything and they just kind of fell asleep, I would
Or do you just want to meet at the gate around dawn? Stables.
I say my friends seem to be very sporadic. So, and we have horses in the stables. So yeah,
Alright,
we should
well-
probably meet at the stables.
Alright. See you. A few hours.
In the head of stables.
Drink yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't
You
want to.
drink it, and you.
On my bed.
Yep.
I know.
Alright. We will call it there because Bob started. He's about to be done, so we will call it there.
I was gonna be done an hour ago, but I said screw it. I'm just gonna stay up anyways. But
Hope it was fun. I was hoping to get a real combat in, but the fighting between a monk and a paladin and
Was pretty epic.
and a freaking
Blazing.
Blazingers.
was pretty fun. So
Nobody gains a level, so we can do shit.
It's true. Depending on what happens next session, everyone should level and be on the same track as everyone else. Except he's gonna be a level behind. For now.
Excited, I get extra attack.
So did he. You get a level 6. You're level 5, right?
Only one rogue though.
Oh, that's right.
Are we
Not that.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
it's
I'm gonna be getting extra attack next time.
Level 5.
I need to hit level 6 because then I can defend my friend here without having to move.
Because I'm level 2 major and I
That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to be able to like
So-
move my orb around the battlefield and protect me.
We will continue next Friday.
This was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, yeah. Fun. I was amusing. I would have been way better if we used magic.
Yeah.
It was to his advantage that it was happening.
Yeah, you
and
can't non-lethal damage.
As she gets knocked out, I steal her blade.
No, you don't. 'cause
Nah.
So,
If you would have followed me, I would have taken it
I might
outside.
see if Christian is coming around this week.
If I can't use my magic in here, I can use it out there.
Because if we're going to go, I don't know how you feel about going to go to Pam's house tomorrow after work, after I get off work. So I might see if Christian wants to not run. And especially if he's coming back from the hospital and something is wrong, he may not want to run anyway.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna be here Sunday.
Right.
Tell Christian, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
My chaos. If we're gonna do that, I really am gonna need backstories.